Welcome everybody
The circles
to.
below.
I should have put our
Yes.
character names. I might do that during the break. Welcome to Daggerheart Part 2. Um, we're in Cave Town, I believe. What has
Yeah.
happened? What happened in
And we're
Part 1?
talking. Well, that's. Oh yeah, we should talk about that too. We were talking about hell, but I guess we can circle back to that later.
Fantasy hell, not like real life religious beliefs.
Sorry. There's a word for it. The circles below. If we're using the terminology from from Daggerheart, we're talking about the circles below and how there isn't really defined bits of lore. There's just kind of lore words and vibe paragraphs afterwards.
Yep.
Because I was saying the hollows above,
Is it
the
Hallows or
divine
Hollows?
realms, Hallows.
Okay, so Hallows?
Hallows above,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. The collection of deific territories that once belonged to the Forgotten Realms, Forgotten Gods before the new gods claimed it at the end of the earliest age. That's just a bunch of gobbledygook words. Those are planets in space. The hollows above are planets. I like that answer. The mortal realm is the planet we're on. The realms beyond are the void of space. We're just trying to place in the specific cosmos of our game where the circles below are, as in, are they magically down or are they literally down?
I like the idea that no one knows for sure. Okay, no one. It's not common knowledge in terms of like most people don't know for sure.
No one, only people that have communed directly with gods or demons would be able to answer that question.
I do
the game
like the
does
idea that it might be both.
It's both literally and metaphorically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, most people teleport there, but also if you were really stubborn, you could, like, dig or find a tunnel there. That's my idea.
I like that because I like the idea of teleporting there, but I also like the idea of if you dig too greedily and too deeply, you will touch hell.
Okay, how about this? The digging greedily, I think, is the key point. I feel like if you dig with purpose and science and exploration, you will never find it.
So, okay. So,
it's like an emotional state.
You never find it when you're looking for it. You find it when you are fueled by, like, dark emotions.
Yeah, if you're digging too greedily, of course you're going to dig your way to hell.
Yeah, you'll only find it when digging and finding it is the worst possible result of digging.
Yeah,
then you'll find it.
So digging is like getting to hell is like a state of mind, right? It's not like a physical place.
Yeah.
You find yourself there.
Yep. It finds you. And you
which leads me to believe that you could dig to the center of any planet and make it to the same hell. Because if the other divine realms are the other planets in the cosmos, you can dig to the center of any of them. Find hell.
Yeah. I like the circles below being, a bit of like... they are extra dimensional. But...
I mean, so are the hollows above.
Exactly.
Because they are ruled by a god that is not made... This cosmos is coming together very quickly. The hollows of the other planets are ruled by deities that aren't giant balls of teeth and horn. So maybe they do nice things for people on their planet.
Maybe that's what happens. I don't want it to be too symmetrical. Like, it's not just, you climb a thing with positive emotions and you can find it. I think it's
you have to be granted entry to the hollows above. Like, you have to be brought.
Yeah. I like that.
Because there's a giant ball of teeth and horns orbiting our world.
Exactly.
You can only go so far.
You have to get around the planetary defenses of that entity.
Planetary Defense Network.
Yeah, but there's also the realms beyond, which is the void and vastness of space. So if you were to somehow escape from the mortal realm and escape from the protection of, I don't know what Vengeance's god's name is off the top of my head.
I believe it
Stalwart
is
Vengeance's deity. But anyway, if you
Eternus,
escape,
the Forever Guardian is his name.
Horrifying, yes. So if you escape the realm, the mortal realm, and you escape the influence of the Forever Guardian, you do get to a new realm. You get to the realms beyond. You get to the void of space. That's what you can escape to. You can escape to the nothing. To the vastness. But you have to be brought to the hollows above. Someone has to guide you to their planet.
So they're physical other places, but with shortcuts, basically.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah,
this is a magical cosmos. We know this.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that the god is literally out there. It's literally a giant ball of teeth that keeps space monsters from attacking.
Yeah.
It's like a real direct relationship.
It's like some kind of like tyrannid creature from Warhammer or the Warhammer 40k universe, but if it was good, but still its existence is it's like fighting off the other hordes of evil tyrannids or something. Like it's just
in my mind. My god is like not inherently good or evil. This is just where everything comes, and that's
it's just
where
its feeding ground. It's using right? Is it using like the multiple planets as like lures to like lure giant predators in that it can eat?
That's what I like to imagine, and then people go, "Oh my god, it's our savior, the ball of teeth and horns in the sky."
But actually, it's using us as bait. Or
it's
found
it just doesn't care.
Maybe it found us and was like, "Oh, you're convenient, so I'll stick around."
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets
it's like an anglerfish with the little light.
Yeah.
You know, we're the light.
We're the yes. We're the light on the anglerfish.
We're worse than the light because we also supply it with power because it is a divine being that is worshipped.
Yeah. What came first, the divine power or the worship? Who knows?
The divine power, clearly. So, before then, space dragons were ravishing our world. Anyway, last time we showed up in the forest. We walked through the forest to the happy town of Elmore. We had a silly time wandering around the towers and talking to the train track alchemist and the scaredy cat mayor, who doesn't believe anything bad can ever happen. You talk to one real person.
Or knows that people from the cave town even exist, despite them periodically coming into his town.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to live in Elmore? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, then you talk to a normal person, and you followed him to Cave Town, where the normal people live without the rule of law.
To be fair, the rule of law is a mayor. It's not like Elmore is this like tyrannical dictatorship.
No, they just have a local government.
Yeah, they just have any form of government, and Cave Town is like, no.
We don't want that. We live in a cave.
In this area, Elmore is a tyrannical dictatorship.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want in Cave Town. If you live in a cave, I feel like no one should be able to tell you what to do.
That is probably their slogan. Welcome to Cave Town.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what to do.
Yeah, they live in the cave that everyone else says is filled with dangerous monsters.
Yeah, they like living on the edge.
Despite the fact Cave Town is safer than any other town except for Elmore on this entire continent.
Yes. That's why they kind of
talking
like
about the crime rate in Cave Town, like it's
safer from the outside, but it probably has, yeah.
In Cave Town, you went to the mushroom mob boss / That
was my cousin, I think, or was
psychic.
it?
Yeah,
yes,
your
you
cousin.
said it was your cousin, who's the blabbermouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, your gossip cousin from the mushroom mob. She's like running a protection racket in Cave Town. And then you went to go see the restaurant, the magical fast food restaurant that exists within Plover Caves. Like I said, there is one on every level of each of the 4 levels of Plover Caves, and this is the in-game mechanic for if you're too lazy to cook. It is 2 handfuls of gold.
Right, I need to make a... Hold on.
Berries, that's their name.
I'm pulling up my
is that supposed to be like
name generator
Denny's?
again, in case I get more. Because I have more fungus friends. It's what I need to remember.
Making
it's
a
one of
contact
my...
list?
Well, I need to remember it, and I have a once per session, like, I can do a thing to telepathically connect with any mushroom being across the world.
Any mushroom
I
thing.
can basically phone a friend. I have a phone a friend button.
Yeah. You can phone a friend. You could also inject your spores into corpses to suck out their memories.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then we did talk about you could hear the screams of anguish anytime anyone in Plover Caves picks a mushroom around you.
Yeah. I wish they didn't taste so good. It's gonna bother me.
It's somehow less
enough...
horrifying than the elves from Divinity.
Like, yeah, it's gonna bother me, but not enough to not eat them.
Okay, Square, all right. Speaking of elves, sorry to derail immediately. You said elves in Divinity. What's their bit in Divinity?
Oh, they can also eat corpses and get memory, but they eat like the physical organs. They do cannibalism to eat to gain memory.
Because I didn't finish the book, but a book came out recently. By recently, I mean within the past 6 months, by Joe Abercrombie, I think, called The Devils. It's kind of like a fantasy Suicide Squad kind of. We gather a bunch of monsters to do a mission. Anyway, the elves in that are driven by their elven gods to eat all humans.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is there a prime inspiration for cannibal elves that
I don't know
of? Because it's...
made me think about it, but just like the idea that there's a divine mission to consume humanity is...
On a sillier note, the video game that I have just picked up has one of the early villains as the Bananable, a sentient banana, which is primed to eat all other bananas.
Oh, he can't stop. Nope. They're too
First level villain,
rich.
I am down with this.
I love that.
That's really good. That's less horrifying than elves who eat you.
But second vote on Joe Abercrombie's books. I've been really enjoying them. Though I haven't read that yet.
That's his newest one.
Yeah.
Anywho, so yeah, we went there. I think
we learned about
all we did.
That was all we did. Scorpion.
It was right? Lavender is when we run, if I remember correctly. I have it on my notes.
Because it's a giant rabbit that's gonna kill us.
Yes.
You heard tell of a giant rabbit.
Yes. The lavender beast or whatever we're calling it.
Yeah. You have a note to go to find the ghost scorpions. That's your mission in the caves. By looking for flattened circles of tall grass in an area of the top layer of the caves called the overgrowth. To get there, you can follow the smell of jasmine through the northernmost chamber of the shallows. But if you ever smell lavender, run. You talk to some delvers who live in the caves, and they were saying the lavender is the smell of rabbit farts, and that's why you should run. And you asked if there's anything dangerous about rabbits, and they said yes.
Now, I also remember you saying that they are proficiency level 2, and we're only level 1.
Yeah, I changed my mind. They're not 2. I did actually stat out big mean rabbits, though.
Oh, okay. I was still gonna say we should probably fight one just to
That's
see
part
how.
of my prep for this week.
What does danger level 2 mean? And then we all just TPK.
Wipe.
Yeah. But I did prep a couple of encounters, both of which using the official, like, beyond just the, like, minor small encounter we did last time.
Yeah.
I think that was like a 5-point encounter, so it was like designated easy.
Yep.
Okay.
Using their, like, counting system. But I did prep a couple. What is it called? Adversaries. I think it's called Adversary Battle Guide. There's like a little battle math like a battle guide. Yeah. 3 times the number of PCs in combat plus 2 to figure out like a battle point like total.
So it's like a simplified wargame thing, almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like, just like D&D 5e tried to do a math system to tell you how strong your encounters are supposed to be. This also has a math system to tell you how strong your encounters are supposed to be. And you're supposed to keep them within the same, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, they're supposed to be within the same tier as you. But both of the encounters I prepped, one of which is the, like, perfect on the money, like, you have 11, the 3 of you guys have 11 battle points for an encounter. One of them's 11, one of them's, like, somewhere between 13 and 14 battle points.
Okay.
Okay.
To try to, like, I don't know. I'm trying to judge, like, how
see how the math works.
See how mathy this actually is. But, you know, before just ignoring it entirely, I wrote a couple encounters that do specifically use, like, the battle points with tier 1 bad guys using a magic environment for one of them. Because in addition to adversaries, other things that can adjust the encounter are environments. Which feel like...
Interesting.
Yeah, there's like environment stat blocks for like the different tiers too. They don't really do that much, but they do give you a couple of little custom mechanics for whatever the area is. So for like the local tavern. Yeah. The local tavern is a tier 1 social environment. It is difficulty 10, so that means that's like the difficulty number for all of the like things. There is a, like, rumor little move. You basically write a custom move list for the encounter area, where it takes place that has a couple, like, little custom moves and notes and, like, preset, like, difficulties for the encounter. So some of them can be for, like, social, or for combat. Maybe your combat is taking place in a chaos realm. And then there's a passive feature where up is down, down is right, right is starward. Gravity and directionality themselves are in flux. There's a countdown, and anytime you try to move, it messes you up. Or or like they get real wacky real fast when you get to like level 4. But like a tier 3 environment is a castle siege. Where you have like a list of mercenaries that are involved, a passive roll to find a secret entrance, like passive on the part of the castle. There's a secret entrance the PCs can roll to find. There's an action that the castle can take to summon reinforcements as like an environmental feature. Anywho, one of them uses an environment. Like I said, I'm trying to pepper in some of these like bigger mechanics to try as many of them as I can like easily isolate and put into Plover Caves. Which, by the way, feels like a great place to put some of these weird little like environment things, because it specifically says Plover Caves have like that weird thing where the different caverns and such have different internal environmental factors.
Yeah.
I do believe last time you were wandering out of the main market cavern off to adventure.
Yeah. I think we were following our noses.
Yeah. And, your compass, because you have a cardinal direction.
Yeah. Our nose compasses.
Yeah.
So I think we head out into the cavern in
you are heading
regular
out.
marching order is.
I don't really. Let's start with that. Is there a marching order? You are. We do catch up with the group in the caves. Like last time we left as you were walking into the caves. This time we catch up with you in the caves. We do not know if you know where you're going or what yet. We will get there.
I assume I'm in front because
do you have a marching order?
Yeah, I would assume as well that you are in front.
Yeah.
Then probably
me, I think.
Spencer's character, and then me behind.
And what's the vibe? Like, is it? Are you talking? Are you walking in silence with a torch? Are you slapping Venge Cleaver for trying to whistle a funeral dirge? Like,
I feel like at this point it would be mostly chipper. Like, we haven't seen anything that scary. These villagers seem to be scared of absolutely nothing. So
yeah, there's a degree, I think, of, well, this isn't so bad. I think Riley says, like, well, I don't remember what he sounded like from last session, but I say, like, so far this place isn't nearly as bad as the villagers said it was. I think, I think there's actually monsters down here.
If here, then where? Because, these people don't deal with anything, so that lure thing has to work in some aspect.
Hopefully there's at least some monsters and that we can find that scorpion venom, but doesn't seem to be much around here, not yet.
Yeah.
Just some caves. Big ones for, a town. But how do they get in? I guess they've been getting drawn in. Huh.
Yeah, you could see some big creatures that they could fit into some pretty small spaces.
Like an octopus? I had an octopus.
What's an octopus?
Tastes great. It's like a beholder, but with a smaller body in the middle.
And just 2 eyes.
Oh, right, and it doesn't have eyes at the end of its tentacles, it has suckers. But they're smarter.
Weird.
Smarter than beholders.
Oh, that's crazy.
Beholders think they're smart, they're not that smart.
I mean, non-copyright infringing appealers. That's what we're calling it.
Appealers? Appraisers. There we go. That's another
Appraisers?
The great appraisers.
Of course.
I don't think octopus is copyrighted.
No, I'm saying beholder.
Beholders are copyrighted.
Beholder be They are?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Very much so.
We don't need the Pinkertons coming after us.
Yeah, I knew. But I feel like beholders are from 75. How do you still have?
I mean, that's probably why they're copyrighted. They're like a fundamental to them. They're they're
Steamboat Willie didn't get in public domain until a year or two ago, and that came out in the 40s.
All right, well, we
20s?
can't.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We can't argue about whether or not Disney media makes it to the public domain when literally all of the rules about copyright in America are based around Disney.
Yeah.
They have lobbied and changed the law for Mickey Mouse so many times that it is currently the only standard we have.
So while our characters are arguing about whether or not a beholder or we're something
arguing over copyright law.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a very specific dungeon in our world that has the copyright to some of the biggest monsters, so it's wrong of this dungeon to have them in it, clearly.
Yeah, anywho.
But octopi, those we can find in here.
Yep. Yes. I don't know, something horrible happens, I guess.
I guess something horrible happened.
Yeah, I guess something horrible happens. Let me roll a...
Do rocks fall and everybody dies?
I don't know, but I know something bad happened because we're down a fear. Something happened as we argue in the caves about octopi and whether or not there is a one-eyed laser shooting varietal that can be found upon the land.
Very important questions as we ponder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just double checking if I'm using the GM does something to you for fun action correctly. Yep. I think I did make a move. When to make a move.
We all look at you, GM. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there saves? I feel like there should be saves.
There's like evasion. There's armor.
There's something stinky in the caves.
Oh no! Does it smell like lavender?
No.
I'd be astonished if that was stinky.
But you're walking northwesternly about in the caves as you have your little conversation. Do we have lights or anything? Like, do you have a torch? How do we see in the dark?
Wait, this game doesn't have anything like dark vision we can just not see?
I have, because I'm an underborn, I have low light living. When you're in an area with low light or heavy shadow, you have advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within that area. So I am not holding a torch.
All right.
So
there is some natural glowy crystal mushroom stuff going on, but like not significant. I'm really asking if do we have a torch?
A torch.
Yes, I have a torch. However, we're underground.
I also have
adventuring, and I need 2 hands. So
I actually don't need 2 hands. I can throw a knife with one. A second knife would be nice, but it's not necessary. So I, the rogue who sneaks, actually I'm the rogue who talks.
We'll have the torch.
I will have the torch.
You're the rogue with friends. Like, let's be clear.
I don't actually do anything valuable. I just know other people.
You're like the Batman who laughs. The rogue with friends and a family.
Yep.
You are the rogue with friends and family. Anywho, Grilly. Or Griley, your lantern light shrinks noticeably. The air has become much less oxygen dense and much heavier. That is your warning, in addition to the weird smell, that there is something stinky in these caves.
I think I say, like, as we're discussing the ins and outs of the difference between an octopus and a beholder, I say, quiet! I think something's here. And I'm not going to put out my torch, because I think only one of us can see. But
I mean, if we need more light, you can light the mushrooms on fire.
I'm sure they'll be fine with that. But I keep the torch out. I have my knife in the other hand. I'm like, if it appears that it's getting closer, I'm like ready for it. and I hope the others are too.
Yeah, I would like to perceive.
Ooh, you're perceiving.
Yes.
How are we perceiving?
With my instinct, I'm looking and smelling.
You're using your underground instinct, I guess.
Well, my underborn is what gives me the advantage to hide, investigate, or perceive when it's dark or shadowy.
So you're gonna keep an eye out for it?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
So you're just trying to see what the source of the smell is? Are you going to continue to walk? That's the real question. Are you stopping?
I'd
say just moving forward carefully.
Yeah.
Are we in like a linear tunnel, or what's the environment around us?
Yeah, you're kind of just in like naturally formed cave tunnels at this point.
Okay, if that's the case, I mean, technically, Jordan, you're in front, so if you move forward, I move forward.
Yeah, I think we just move forward cautiously while keeping an eye, an ear, and a nostril out.
Yeah. So make your roll, I guess.
Okay.
We're gonna call it a 14.
Okay. So I should just click on that. I have advantage because it's dark.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
is it still dark if there's a torch out?
Yeah, it says it. My thing specifically says
while underground.
Oh, even
when you're in an area with low light or heavy shadow. I assume this is low light because we're in a cave.
And heavy cave shadow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Having seen
your vision, it's about the vision of the area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've been in tunnels like this in real life for the first time as of a few years ago, and yeah, even modern day lanterns not lighting up that much. It's mostly shadow still.
So I got a 24 with hope. That was a
nice.
Wow.
A 7, a 10, and then I rolled a 6 on my d6 and a
I
plus
really need
1
to make
base.
the numbers bigger, is what I'm hearing. Because like 10 is the easiest number, and 20 is the big number.
Well, you have advantage. Like, you advantage and honestly rolled really well, even with advantage.
Yeah, advantage is just a d6 added on top, and I rolled a 6 on it, so.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that it's just a matter of, it's as swinging as a d20, essentially.
Kind of.
I'm not going to call it more swingy than Lancer, but it... Actually, no, it's actually basically the same as Lancer, but Lancer's 1d20 as opposed to this is 2d10. So I guess it's less swingy than Lancer. But it's...
This is 2d12.
2d12.
Making the
I
average
have no idea
roll...
whether that's more or less swingy than Lancer, but it's 2 dice, so it's probably less.
That means you're between 2 and 24 with an average of 13?
Yeah.
With about an average of +1, so average roll 14.
So yeah,
10 being
a 10 being you're really only going to fail if it goes really badly, but your default.
Yeah, so 10 is basically you never fail. 15 should be the new default then.
We have to also consider that you can succeed, but with fear, and that gives you more stuff to screw us over.
Making a roll at all is a risk, even if it's likely a success.
I think you're supposed to be spending fear immediately for some of these rolls.
A 10 does make sense because, the midpoint is a 12 if you roll exactly average on both of those T12s. So, assuming that you're not actually getting advantage or disadvantage.
That's fair. Anyway, Stalwart, you know the correct thing to do, and you get low. As you advance further into the cave tunnel, you do recognize that, oh yes, this is a dangerous cave gas.
Ooh.
And you know the correct course of action is to get lower down to where there is breathable
I do that
air.
thing where, like, if you're on the other side of, like, a couch and you do, like, I'm pretending to go downstairs. That's
but my point is being from an underground community, this is just second nature. You know, your body knows what to do. Going stinky up here, so you start crouching and going a bit more slowly. And then with your 24, you do know that this is probably like, I don't know enough about caves. I really, really wish I took a
explosive gas?
I don't think it's explosive. Okay. I'm just trying to think if it makes more sense for this to be a hole in a wall, a pile of stinky rocks, or a monster. Because those are the things I can think of that would release. I know there's gases in caves. I know that's real.
We just don't know how they get there as people.
Yeah, I'm personally not 100%.
We're not cave gas scientists.
I'm not a geologist.
Well, the lovely thing is that it's fantasy, so we can pick whichever.
Yeah, it's magic gas, laughing gas, or something.
Listen, it's fantasy, so it's all three. It's a hole in the wall that is a bunch of stinky rocks that is also a creature.
Yes, these are stinky living rocks in a hole in a wall.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, there is, there's sulfur sprites about.
I love that.
They're little guys with wings and pointy faces that are made of stinky rock.
Can we eat them?
We'll find out.
Okay, we'll find out.
Always.
Yeah, I will warn my companions.
While you're crouching,
we got some sulfur
you
sprites
crouch down to what's your name? What's our goblin friend? His level.
Yeah, I guess that would be like. I don't think that Bev is especially small, but the especially tall character bending, crouching down is going to get you to about.
Yeah, basically, I feel like if Stalwart tries to crouch any lower than Veb's height, he's going to be crawling. So.
Yeah, I'm doing the Skyrim sneak where I go from this to this. Just.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I say,
but that's what you find out, Stalwart.
What do we want to do?
Sulfur sprites before?
Yeah, they're typically.
You have. They love to eat
scouting.
Canaries.
Yes, they wreak havoc on our canary supplies back home.
Can I use my traveling gear not to pull out a canary, because that's a little.
Oh, okay. Well,
you pull out a dead canary.
I want to pull out some feathers and stick them together on a ball of clay, so that we've just got a ball that's feathered.
You want to pull out
a golf ball sized ball of feathers?
Your bag. You want to pull out a cat toy from your backpack, or a badminton wicket? I believe. I think is the most accurate thing. The ball with the feathers that come off of it.
I was thinking a couple of feathers, grab some whatever dirt off the ground, put it into a ball, and then just poke the feathers in.
Just using some water to make some mud, and then.
Yeah, I'm not telling you can't spend your hope to pull out a handful of feathers, because you 100% can. I'm just saying, the ball of mud part of it is what I'm stuck on the functionality of.
I have no idea what she's doing, but I'm... Yeah.
My hope is the fact that we chuck this ahead of us, we get the pixies to come out, we get a first shot.
Oh, we play fetch with them.
You're wanting to make a canary, a lure.
Canary. Yeah, a mock canary to lure these guys away. I mean, sure. Yeah, spend your hope, get your handful of feathers and mud.
Make the canary trap. All right. And I don't think I even have to...
It costs hope.
Roll. No, it's just, I can. Beautiful.
Yeah,
the hope is gone.
You just spend hope, and you're prepared for this encounter.
do a little bit of crafting, and I kind of look at both of you and I'm like, we think that they're just ahead?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I'm going to pull off my best canary chirp and throw the ball down the tunnel.
So your hope is that this catches their attention and draws them out.
Catches their attention and has them attack it for a moment while we can attack them. First strike.
Cool. Yeah, give me so you continue down the hallway a little bit. The smells definitely get stronger. Before it was just the notable impact on like the torches and the air quality and stuff. But you're definitely starting to smell some magical stink. Now, when we say sulfur sprites, we don't mean actual sulfur, because I'm pretty sure that is flammable. And we said it wasn't flammable. You do know they're magical nuisance cave monsters that make weird smells. Colloquially called sulfur sprites. Just need to clarify, because we already said
we call them that because they say sulfur like a Pokemon. That's what they do. They go sulfur.
Oh,
sulfur,
cool.
sulfur.
Yes.
Obviously.
But you do start getting closer to the point where it's not just like a decrease in air quality. It is like noticeably very stinky. As you start approaching more of like a junction part of the caves, you see some more pockmarked parts of the wall, and you, Stalwart, notice little fuzzy patches of like glittery yellow that you do recognize as it's not fairy dust, because fairies are people. It is evidence of them being there. They're sparkly. But you're in the region, and then if I could get a roll from you to employ your lure.
All right, I'm looking at this and I'm realizing that probably the most likely thing is presence for the deceive, but that still feels a little bit weird.
Yes, I do believe presence is correct.
Great, so let's roll the negative
you're both
one.
charming and deceiving them, I guess. We're gonna say 16.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, there it is. 16. Right. No problems here. Oh, let's just spend hope like there's no tomorrow. Can I dump Hunter into this as an experience?
You can.
Okay. We'll go with fear, hope, roll. Oh, that would be a 19 with. I have no idea. Thank you. No, tell me which it is.
It should tell you in the bottom right.
There we go.
19 with hope. All right, well, that's a complete success. You throw the ball. You feel happy about your actions. You see about 7 different orbs of glittery yellow mist, and pointy-faced cartoon man with wings. I mean, like, triangle-shaped head cartoon, winged humanoid thing, that Stalwart recognizes as sulfur sprites kind of dive bomb your ball of mud and feathers.
Sounds about right.
And
okay,
it happens real fast. Are we taking an immediate action afterward, or are we observing the little guys in the ball of feathers?
Well, the point was lure them out so I could shoot them. So I'm going to shoot them.
Go ahead and shoot them.
Okay. Are you going to attempt to murder these little non-violent little guys? Sure.
They're probably tasty, so yes.
We're here for.
You could say the same thing about a rabbit.
All right, I'm just not 100% if they're on the physical plane. I'm not sure if they're more spirit than.
That's how they're innocent
than
and
creature or
nonviolent.
not.
They're not
But we'll find
physically
out.
on this world.
Well, whether or not I managed to hit them is another question, because that was a 7 with fear, which is equivalent to all of the damage rolls I've tried right so far.
Now,
Yeah,
can I
think
also
you
make a
do
roll
hit
to hit
one.
them?
You do roll 7 with fear. I think what happens is you shoot your arrow, and you hit the ball of mud, and it
That seems right.
throws mud and feathers everywhere. The group of them get very upset because they were, in fact, holding up the feathers and doing the little "we got new feathers" dance, being joyous of their new find. And now their ball of mud and feathers is gone. So now they're arguing with each other, and the stink is getting stinkier. And there's consequences to these actions. What are these consequences? I feel like it's conditions. That feels.
See it?
Something. There are conditions. I just don't know if they work because they feel like they are only for immediately in combat, and no, not really. Can I give you stress? I want to give you stress. Is really what I want. I'm just trying to see if I'm allowed.
I mean, I think if I remember correctly, stress was almost extra HP in some ways. So I'm not sure.
Ah, cool. Yes, I can. Everyone takes stress. Stress from adversaries is a valid reason to mark stress.
I think they're inflicting stress on us rather
than the core mechanics.
I see.
Yes. Because they're not really attacking you physically. But you are all now gagging.
Yeah, they're not killing us.
So basically,
but we might wish they were.
Yeah, they're not killing you. They're not. You might wish they were. Some adversaries' actions require you to mark stress. Yeah. So as I spend fear for your as a result of the roll, it does cost a stress as they release angry stink into the cavern on top of their already natural stink producing ethereal selves. It gets worse because of the anger, and you will suffer a stress. Yeah. The GM can tell you to mark stress to represent a complication or consequence of an action, especially when a roll doesn't go as well as it could have.
Okay.
Cool.
We each mark
Just trying to make sure I'm following the rules, but I did not want to do hit points because it's not like they're a real monster. Basically, if you could figure out how to deal damage, they're just gonna go down. Yeah. But they're not like a monster. But they are in
I would like
cavern.
to throw my magical axe at them.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Let's find out if it follows the D&D rules of just do you...
I mean, we haven't hit it yet, so we don't know what does or doesn't work.
No, I'm just thinking of, again, the D&D rule of, if it's a magic weapon, it just damages even ghosts, which I've always found odd.
Are these, 6 individual creatures, or do they count as one creature?
They don't really count as a creature.
Okay.
This is more of a thing in the environment than an actual creature.
Cool. Okay.
Yes, but we might be able to eat them.
You are also correct. You might be able to turn them into a seasoning or a bottled gas that you could use to make whipped cream. There's so many things you could feasibly do with them.
Sulfur whippets, I'm in. All right, I'm gonna roll my hollowed axe.
We have whipped cream chargers at work to do like cool garnish stuff with, and I buy like a 50-pack of them from the internet. I just have them delivered, and it just feels awful throwing away those little tiny like nitrous cartridges constantly. They are like somehow the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
just feels so irresponsible and environmentally unfriendly.
I got a 16 with hope to hit them.
To throw your axe at the ethereal pile
Yeah,
of
because
stink?
my axe is a spirit weapon, so when you have an equipped weapon with the range of melee or very close, it can fly from your hand to attack an adversary within close range and then return to you. I can mark stress to target an additional adversary within range. So I just, like, God of War Kratos, throw my axe at them.
Yeah.
It spins, it'll hit them, and come back to me.
Excellent.
Do you have something that deals magic damage from the
Yeah,
axe?
it's a magic... The hollowed axe is magical.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, you disperse some of the stink men from the mortal realm. Your axe needs to be cleaned.
Gross.
The stink sticks, but it doesn't cause stress because you didn't roll badly. Yeah, you killed most of them. They're flying around in a panic now.
Are they dispersed or are they still
dispersed?
It's gatherable.
I think
they are dispersed. The
Griley
dead ones
was
are
in
gone.
the middle of saying like, "Oh, I think we might be able to defeat them with like smell-based attacks. Maybe if I take out some spices and mix them." And then you just like hammer through. Yeah.
Yeah. Your magic axe does disperse the energy that keeps them together. You do kill the magic that keeps them alive.
Okay.
They're gone now.
So
there's a couple that are escape. You have to
if we want to use them as like a garnish of some kind, we need to get like a jar and trap them like fireflies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's on the chef now.
You have to catch them. Yeah, you have to catch them to do that.
Perfect. Okay.
You can't just kill them.
You see, I thought their corpses would be smelly, but they have no corpses.
They don't leave corpses.
Sprites.
No, we need to capture them alive.
Brought into the mortal plane.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to see what I can do then. I take out a jar. I don't know.
So we just immediately decided we're eating the stink monsters.
We're capturing them alive, and then we'll use them to, I don't know, ripen our cheeses or something.
Ooh. Instant ferment box.
Yeah.
Stick in a cucumber, pull out a pickle.
It's perfect. But yeah, I pull out a jar. I don't know if a jar counts as needing supplies, but I can totally mark it if you think I should.
Do you have a supplies power?
Basic supplies. Let's see. Does that actually say anything?
Oh, I thought that... Okay. I might be...
No, I was using a special power.
Oh, okay.
Zeb has a power.
What is basic supplies, then? The character sheet doesn't come with a description of it.
Ooh.
Nope. It just says you have it.
As in...
I'd assume a jar could be basic supplies.
It feels like it would be for a culinary.
Yeah.
I both agree and wonder then what's the point of mine?
So what is the text of yours? Because we should make sure that yours... We should know what yours is, and therefore know that it's special and we can't do it.
Add a nomadic pack to your inventory. Once per session, you can spend a hope to reach into this pack and pull out a mundane item that's useful to your situation.
Let me check basic supplies.
Essentially, that's... When I googled the
basic
document
supplies
for basic
are
supplies,
limited.
the only thing I can see is you have a torch, 50 feet of rope, basic supplies, and a handful of gold.
Yeah, that's the only... The only...
Are basic supplies underwear, socks, and a toothbrush?
I think it...
It literally doesn't define what basic... In the, like, free, like, We don't have the full book, but in
I
oh, you
do.
do.
I'm looking it
Do you have the
up.
full PDF? Oh, you do. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
I
doing
just
some
couldn't figure out a
searching
good way
myself.
We have the
to send
free
it.
version of the game.
Yeah, I'm looking at the PDF as soon as I can find it.
Choosing your starter equipment. Also just mentions basic supplies. What does that mean?
Oh, it's okay.
Tent,
it says
bedroll, tinderbox,
bedroll,
rations. Yeah,
etc.
Etc. Okay.
Oh my god! We're gonna say no. You don't have a jar until you drink your potion.
Yeah, I was gonna say a potion would have a jar vial in it. Well, stamina gives me stress back, so I will drink my potion, undo that stress. It's not. I doubt I'm using it to full. I'm pretty sure a potion cures more than that, but I want this ingredient, so I drink. I look where's the jar? Where's the jar? Where's the jar? And then I pull out this green obvious stamina potion because for some reason green is the color of stamina. And I look at it. I say, okay. I uncork it. I chug it as fast as I can. And then I have the cork in one hand, the empty vial in another, and I start I run. Oh wait, I'm a mushroom person. I dump it on my mushroomy head. That's how I eat. That's how I drink. Because this again, we're weird. We're weird Daggerheart people.
You can use your mouth. Yeah, you can use your mouth. You're not required. That's a good point.
Do you have a mouth, and can you?
And if you don't, how are you talking? Yeah, if you don't, how are you talking? Not that you can. I just need to know.
Okay, hold on. Let me look up myconids. Do they typically have mouths?
I'm also Fungril. Fungril.
Okay,
thank you very much.
They sometimes do, and sometimes do not have mouths, from what I can see. Half.
Most of the pictures have mouths.
Okay. I think I have a mouth, but I might not need a mouth or something like that. So yeah, I drink it.
The mouth is to fit in.
Yeah, the mouth is to fit in, exactly. It's more of a social evolution than a biological requirement. But
yeah, it's like that theory that dogs have less black eyes just so they can better be less off-putting to people.
Oh yeah.
They learned how to do eyes better just for people.
Yeah.
Same concept. Real group mouths.
Yep. Either way, I consume the potion and run towards the nearest still existing sulfur sprite, and immediately going to try and
jump. But yeah,
sure.
You're tall and lanky, but even you have to jump to.
That's what I try to do.
Get it up.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
What kind of
17.
roll would this be? Okay, 17.
I could see agility.
So, I think this is probably.
I could see finesse.
Agility, finesse for control and hide, like you are catching them in their panic as they're fleeing from the axe attack.
I think that's what I'm doing.
It kind of feels like agility mostly.
I think I'm gonna actually. I'm not gonna try and get as many as I can. I only have room for one, so yeah, I'm gonna try and catch just the one that seems the most disoriented, and try to. I'll angle for finesse in that way. I think, because we don't need to get as many as possible. We're just trying to capture one.
Yeah. This one is flickering and not doing so well, but has survived the axe attack. Like I said. Yep. 17, because the number is going to keep going up for each time you interact with the same little obstacle to show that things are progressing.
I'm going to, I think I'm going to spend a hope, because, using this might be relevant to my culinary experience, but not catching it, so never mind. I think I'm just going to have to roll it as is.
Cool.
I got a 15 with hope.
Oh, I could spend prayer dice. And I have a 2 on my prayer dice, so that'll give you a 17.
Yes.
There we go.
I have one prayer die left.
Yeah, you get them. Hope.
So
wait, do you mark a hope every time you roll with hope?
I think so. Right?
No, I've been.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I've been not doing that.
That's
If
nice.
you roll
I was wondering how
successfully
we
with
got
hope
back.
Roll with hope, you get
You
hope. If
mark
you roll with
hope.
fear, the GM gets fear.
Yeah, I get
okay.
fear.
Oh,
I have not been doing that.
Oh, well, you're supposed to have hope.
Because I thought when I crit last session, that's when I got a hope.
You also get hope then,
right? Oh, okay, so you just
Yes.
are. Okay, got it.
Well, because it just calls out you get hope on a crit because you don't technically succeed with hope on a crit. So they have to make a second rule to confirm it.
Got it. Okay.
Anyway, this is 1, and this is a weird flavor. It's weird.
Ooh.
1 for this guy. For your flavor die.
I'm gonna add
Great.
that to my notes.
For a sulfur sprite. Or I guess bottled sulfur sprite. Weird 1.
Bottled
to recap,
sulfur sprite. Weird 1, yeah.
To recap, flavors are ranked on their strength between 1 and 3. They can have between 1 and 3 flavor dice connected to them. And then salty, sweet, bitter, sour, savory, weird determines the kind of die that it is.
So weird is a D20.
The notation, weird is a D20. Because this is weird, and we had a little scene to justify its existence. That felt like the appropriate thing to mark the stink man as an ingredient with.
Yep.
All right, I've added it into our recipe book.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm assuming you then continue on out of the stinky cavern after you catch.
Yeah,
I think we do.
Catch your new flavor.
Yep. Just as it.
Yep.
Like, if they're not really corporeal in that same way, I don't think it like tries to physically get out of the vial. I think it just kind of swirls into like this smoke kind of thing. Once it enters the vial.
Yeah, it stands around being mean and saying mean things to you, but like not in
like
a language
sulfur,
that can be heard
over and over again.
Yes.
So like that's all you hear, but like from inside a little glass vial, so it's not really.
Indigo, I just realized something important. In between weeks, as GM homework for inspiration, consider playing Bug Snacks.
Bug Snacks.
It's a good game.
It is
at
both
work,
an
they
actual
told me
good
to
game,
play...
but also it would be perfect inspiration for this game.
Bug Snacks? What is the game?
A game where you move to a brand new island whose inhabitants like eating the snack derived bugs that wander around. As you feed them to the various inhabitants, their body parts turned into the bugs that you give them. It is surprisingly well voice acted, interesting story, and kind of a little puzzle game. Very well done come the end.
See, at work they were trying to get me to play Space Warlord Baby Trading Simulator.
Right.
That feels like a different vibe.
Bit of a different vibe, yes.
Yeah, those are two different vibes.
But anyway, you continue on through the caverns a little bit, and yeah, there's a couple like twists and turns, but you know, does someone have a compass? We're going to assume someone's basic kit has a compass.
Oh, actually, that's a lie. I don't know that we do have a compass because it specifically calls out that I have a seemingly broken compass.
That's fine.
Yes. It doesn't point north. You know how it works, though.
Okay.
You know how to read your compass. Other people
Beautiful.
don't know how to read your compass. You are like our team ranger, right? Like that is the relevant thing for, so you're keeping us going northwest, or whatever the note says the correct way in these.
As best we can with tunnels.
Well, between you and the underground stalwart vengeance who's used to existing in caves. I think between the two of you, you keep the group going in a northwesterly direction. And as you begin to approach the next big cavern, it starts to get so much brighter in these tunnels. It's no longer dingy and dark. It's bright and almost seemingly sunny as you get closer and closer to the next door. You hear the sounds of the ocean. You hear the sounds of seagulls fighting children. You hear, someone playing a stringed guitar-like instrument.
Should this be the sounds we hear underground?
Yeah.
Asks the others.
Feel like
none of you have been to Plover Caves before.
No. We've been to normal caves, and we're learning more and more that these are not normal caves.
No, because as you do turn the corner and head into the next cave, you do see a vast open space. Entering this next cavern, you walk right onto a beach. Like I said, it does almost appear that it is daylight from the crystalline daylight emitting cavern ceiling. There's a nice white sand beach that you're on. There is a lake that goes all the way to the end of the cavern. There's not a beach on the other side. It just, goes to the wall. There's a couple boats out on the lake. There's at least 2 different cart-based vendors that are on the beach. You have a couple families that are hanging out on the beach. A couple shacks in this cavern. And like I said, a couple boats out on the lake of the water.
Can I...
And seagulls. There are seagulls inside the underground cavern.
Oh, yes, the best way to replenish the feather supply and food. Can I shoot a seagull instead of trying to decide if it's rule?
There's people here!
Do you want us to eat the people or the seagull, Indigo? Okay.
We're hungry!
This is a cooking game, and I need feathers!
There is a meat on a stick
that is not above people, and shoot that seagull.
There might be a meat on the stick vendor, but that costs money.
It does cost money.
The bird is free.
If you want to shoot down some seagulls, sure.
Is there an ocean with this beach?
Immediately, there's a lake.
There's a lake. I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, the whole cavern is one lake, but you walk onto the little beach area. There is no second beach. There's beach, lake, and then if you continue down the lake, you run into a wall.
It's like a wave pool.
Yeah.
23 hope to hit the seagull. I'm assuming rolling damage is not outside.
No, you catch about 3 seagulls.
There we go.
And 4 sets of stink eye for firing a weapon into a room with people. You get...
It's fine. 3 seagulls, and what are they?
I go...
Salty... I mean, it takes a few seagulls to get everything. We'll give you... I don't know. Savory feels not like you didn't earn it.
No,
really
I think it's salty.
Savory is a D12. They're salty.
I mean, they're over the sea. That's salty.
Yeah,
I
salty
go with that. That makes sense to me.
They're not the best ingredients. They are seagulls. There's a lot of plucking and
Look, I needed more feathers. I pluck them neatly and stick them back into my pack.
Yeah. Anyway, Lake Cavern.
While our friend is murdering seagulls, I'll ask for directions.
Good idea. I'm with you.
Yeah, so you want to go up to the... Yeah. So where are we going? There's I'd said 2 different cart-based vendors. One of which is selling a meat on a stick option, and the other one seems to be selling pearl-based jewelry.
I am gonna.
I don't go to the sellers.
Oh, maybe I'm not with you. Where are you going?
Oh,
I'm
okay. If
eyeing
you want to
the
go to the
vendors.
sellers, I was just gonna walk up to a family.
You're gonna walk up to one of the families.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a wife goblin. But I say wife. I don't know that. We don't know her story. There's a mom goblin. Who appears to be, yeah.
Moblin.
And she has about 3d6 various combination
Wait,
frog goblin children that she seems to be paying attention to and caring for on the beach.
She has 9 frog goblin children. I rolled it.
Yeah, not all of them are frog, and they're all hybrid. Some of them are full frog, some of them are full goblin, some of them are hybrid frog goblin. But she seems to be caring for 9 children on the beach.
Excuse me. We're trying to get to the ghost scorpion.
The overgrowth is the cavern you're looking for.
Yes,
from
the
your
overgrowth. Could you point us in the right direction? Because this doesn't look very overgrowthy.
No, but you do just I don't have like a big story for her. But no, yes, she does you're going the right way is generally what she's...
Oh, okay.
She gets at. The twist that she does reveal is, it's just like a few more caverns over, and she points at the big wall on the other side of the lake.
We gotta go that way.
You just gotta keep going that way. Yeah, you're going the right way.
So do we have to swim?
Now, do you have a boat?
No.
Alright, you gotta swim.
Okay, do you know someone with a boat?
Do they have boats for rent here for exorbitant prices?
No. There's 2 boats, both of which are currently being used by the 2 crews of cave pearl divers.
Oh.
And as you talk to her, you find that's why she's watching all of these children.
Because they're all cave pearl diving.
Well, because the other members of the other adults in the family are out on the boats, either fishing for whatever the meat on the stick vendor is selling, or diving for cave pearls. Which you have to arm wrestle a slug for.
Yeah.
Down in the water.
Is there anything dangerous in the water? Can we just swim, or should we get a boat?
I'm nowhere nearby, but I'm
You're
thinking about a metal arm and exactly how I'm thinking about a metal arm and leg and exactly how well I can swim.
I mean, everyone's tolerance for danger is different. There are things in the lake.
True.
There are slugs that arm wrestle you.
Okay.
There are whatever the meat on a stick vendor is selling. There is whatever a meat on a stick vendor is selling.
Hold on. So you're saying that your family is the ones that go in the water for not only the pearls, but for the meat that the vendor sells, right?
Oh, there's 2 boats. One's fishing and one's pearl diving boat.
You don't... Okay.
Her job in the operation is...
watching the kids.
No, yeah. Her job in the operation is watching the children.
Got it. Okay.
Because otherwise, you saw the main part of the cavern. Otherwise, the children are left in the nightmare vendor section of the cavern.
That's fair. Okay. Thank you kindly. Just leave.
You leave the interaction?
Yeah. So we gotta swim or get a boat. I return to my compatriots and tell them that.
Yes.
I say, do you guys know how to swim?
I'm looking at the vendors, both of them, probably one after the other. I'm looking to see like what their prices are, how good the jewelry is. I like smell the meat.
Yeah, I mean, the jewelry is nothing special. It is like wrapped wire, like wrapped copper wire mostly, adorned with pearls is like the main modality of like manufacturing this jewelry. And they also just sell loose pearls. They glow horrifying colors, colors you don't want to see. Otherwise, round and pearl shaped.
What does horrifying colors I don't want to see mean exactly?
I don't know.
Okay. Colors beyond description that we don't have human language for.
It's personal. It's personal.
It reaches into your mind, finds your least favorite color, magnifies that by 10, and that's what they want.
The color you hate the most without ever realizing or even having seen it before.
Yeah, they're like iridescent, but in a bad way.
Yeah. It just has an eldritch color to it. Like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It feels bad in the soul.
Yeah. I might like feel parts of myself being stripped away and devoured by a supernatural otherworldly being just by staring at it. Which I do. And more specifically, I say, how do you just get these from below in the lake?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of who the person that's running the vending shop is. I'm assuming it's also I think it's also a goblin. I think this is another goblin clank combo.
Okay.
They have multi-fingered hands.
Don't we
seem
all?
to be tailored. Like, you're right, we do all have multi-fingered hands. They have more fingers than most goblins you've met.
Okay. So,
as a Vicodin, you're not really sold on what the appropriate number of fingers are.
The current trend appears to be 4 or 5, but maybe that'll change one day.
Like, you're never quite sure. You don't really pay attention to the fleshy's finger count all the time. It's not really your business. But this goblin appears to have more fingers, and they're all robot parts. Seems to be very good for wrapping wire around pearls.
They're on the cutting edge of fashion, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I probably asked them for a bit, like, okay, how does this work?
Yeah.
How much do you sell the pearls for?
And they explained the brave tradition of diving down and wrestling the slugs for the pearls. Do
they
where pearls come from?
Throw them up out of their mouths if you win?
No, they have a bag and they hand them to you after you
that's very
arm wrestle the slug. Yeah, you should like in the real world where you dive down and you negotiate with the clam.
Yeah. Yeah. Overfishing is just a series of bad trade negotiations with the fish.
Yeah.
So I think I'd say this world is too weird. I don't think my character would even suspect this person's lying. As a player, I do not think that they are lying. In other games, my character might be suspicious that they are being, like, taken for a ride. But I don't think that's the case here.
I'm trying to come up with weird and wacky things for you to possibly eat. Alright?
Yep.
We talked about play principles, and they are put weird things in the cave and have your group straight men.
So I think
I'm trying.
Say, really? And the meat sticks? How do you get them? Do you kill and cook the eels? I assume there's somehow a lot more friendly.
They're like eel / wiener dogs.
Wiener dogs.
Wiener eels.
Yeah, that's what they look like to us from an outside perspective. But they have 4 little legs, a fin going down the back.
Are they land snake sharks or what? Oh, no. We had them in our last scene, didn't we? They're snakes'
so
legs.
They're part moray eel, part wiener dog.
Yeah. They have like an eel face that opens up, and inside there's more of a muzzly face.
That's horrifying, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay,
so I think
amazing.
And they have stuck a piece of citrus on the second mouth. Like, it's not a stick.
Yeah.
And there's a piece of citrus that jumped into the second mouth. And there's some sort of barbecue-y glaze that's on them.
So I think Griley asks how much for one of those, gestures towards the meat on a stick.
Yeah, and they gesture to a number of coins.
Hold on. Is it a handful, a bag, or a chest of coins?
It's a handful of coins, dude.
I have one handful of coins. I spend it on this.
The most important thing you could get.
I need to get... If I'm going to open a restaurant here, it is a requirement to become familiar with the local flavors. So when Stalwart returns next to Griley, he's near one of the vendors. He's like, he hasn't taken a bite yet. We'll see how bites work with mushroom people, but he's like looking at it and like trying to make himself eat it. But he says, when he returns, he says, Stalwart, I have a good business proposition for you here. So, and he's like gesturing and using this eel like wiener dog on a stick as he's talking. He says,
Yeah.
So, and he like points it at you and gets uncomfortably close to your face. Do you want to wrestle one of these things? Probably bigger. Oh, right. You get those weird pearls that like hurt your soul if you look at them as a prize. But only if you can beat them in a wrestling match. Do you want to beat one in a wrestling match?
Can we use their boat?
I think I just call over to the
get through.
I call over to the pearl vendor. Hey, if we want to do a wrestling match, can we use your boat?
The boat's out there.
When does it come back in?
People are on it. They're not. End of the day.
Oh.
This is their job. It's not like a...
Yeah. We're all playing Beach Vacation, and they're like, we're working hard here. Thank you very much.
They're like, dang tourists.
Yep, exactly.
Shooting down the seagulls.
Like they're working.
So how what do we just wait till tomorrow if we want to wrestle one?
You can go out whenever you want.
Anything gonna eat us in that lake? Try to. Just thought I'd check before we try it.
You get the same general answer as something's gotta eat these.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, so there's something in there.
I mean, there's always the bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish. That's why the biggest fish is the people on land, clearly. But yeah,
the biggest fish is man.
The biggest fish is humanity. Well, that was a uncomfortable answer, but I think Griley says, "Well, you want to wrestle whatever eats these?"
The monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're not sure. They're safe.
Maybe
if you see something weird in the water, you get out. Like, this is the cave where all the monsters in the region is magically summoned to.
Oh yeah.
They do know that. So if you see something weird, you don't go deeper. You don't continue sticking around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe with the thing that eats these things is big enough that we could just hold on and it'll like free willy us across. You know.
You're trying to surf with whatever the monster is?
You know what? If you manage that...
If I beat the monster, it'll carry us across.
I think Griley just, like, lifts both his hands up, with still one holding the meat on a stick, still yet to be eaten, even though he paid for it. He says, if you do it, I will never forget that.
Is there fighting in water rules, or is it...
Oh my, I did not write a water encounter! The puzzle is get across the lake! That's the puzzle!
We don't want to wait until tomorrow.
We wrestle whatever horrible monstrosity is there, and then force it to become our friend/servant for a trip.
Obviously.
And then we eat it.
And we maybe eat it after.
Yes.
I mean, we can play it by ear. What would you like to do with this information you have gathered? We have gathered some information.
We have. I would be awful at, wrestling anything, sea creature or not, so I'm not making that decision.
If it wasn't underwater, it would be an interesting idea, but I really don't think I can swim.
I just sigh, and I just take off my chainmail armor.
So you're just gonna dive into the lake, hoping you find a bigger monster to get across the lake.
Or the clams. Or whatever they
says,
are.
Hang on, wait.
Clams?
Don't you need sunscreen? At the beach, I heard people with flesh always need sunscreen.
I look down at my charcoal skin, and I look up, and I go, no.
There's no sun.
I know, but I'm not smart enough to know that.
No, you've never encountered sunscreen, Venge Cleaver. No. You're from the underground. Yeah. You have never once applied UV protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Course.
Well, don't. I think there's some kind of spontaneous, inflammation that happens if you don't have it. So be careful.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. I just waddle out there with my axe and my shield. It's just like I don't even swim. It's just like walking into the water.
All right. Let's clarify your goals. This is gonna be a roll now. This feels like a good time to make a roll. Let's clarify the goals of your action. What would you like to do by walking without your armor, notably?
Yeah.
Into this lake.
Armor's heavy. Weigh you down.
Yeah. I would like to find something that can help us get across the lake, and doing that by getting the hot dog eels, the wiener dog eels, like gathering those, and then maybe if I see something I could throw, I'm like just being out and about in the water.
So you're attempting to catch an eel?
No, so I'm going out there gathering eels, and then if a bigger thing comes, I could use the eels as bait and then mount it like Shamu.
This feels like a lot of steps.
Maybe multiple rolls then.
Let's make a roll for your under lake exploration, and we'll go from there. We're gonna make a roll to see how well you hold your breath and squint your eyes as you walk along the bottom of the lake. We'll see. We'll use this to judge how far and how fast you go. We'll say, because this is insane, you need about a 17 to get anywhere.
Okay. I assume that is I'm perceiving or sensing or navigating,
or whatever the hold your breath one is.
I don't see one that says hold your breath.
There's not like a...
No.
Nope. This feels like instinct, Ben, to me.
That could work.
Now, I would like to argue, if I'm going into the water, I'm going into an area with low light or heavy shadows.
So you're saying that you get disadvantaged because it goes against your instinct as someone who breathes air to walk face first into the lake?
No, I'm saying it's my underborn of low light living.
I'm not giving you advantage for any reason.
I would say this could be agility because maneuver. This could be strength because grapple. Are my two other options.
Well, I think the grapple comes later.
This is the explore the lake roll. This
just
is
explore.
The starting
I thought you were exploring
incident.
while catching. Okay, if it's just explore.
We don't know he can't catch yet. We're just gonna see how well walking like this into
then
the
I'd
lake
say maybe
goes.
maneuver agility.
And we roll successfully with hope. Maybe we find some monsters we could eat. Maybe if we roll with fear, we find some monsters that want to eat you. We'll find out.
Yeah, I think it's just.
If we're looking for exploring, it does feel like instinct. Yeah.
Cool. I got a 22 with hope.
So we hear the sound of children crying and screaming as they watch them pluck and dress a seagull just on the beach in front of them. You're like, the kids are just kind of sitting there with them, just slack-jawed staring at you.
I think the one kid who's like interested in it, I'm showing them how to properly pluck.
So the serial killer.
3 years younger though, that is just rolling their eyes out though that you're ignoring. So we start with those sounds and then we follow Stalwart as you just trudge into the lake and we hear the bubbly Foley sound and then just the eerie silence and the trickly light that coming down from the giant crystal sun ceiling thing we got going on in this cavern. And we follow you for a bit. You make your way to closer to the wall of the cavern, and you see it's pockmarked with plenty of eel holes, and you see one. You see you see a 7-foot slug just kind of standing on, not standing, but it's got his slug tongue body on a little shelf. And he's got
on his wiener dog legs.
No, these are different creatures. We have explained two creatures here so far.
Different creatures. Got it.
Yeah, there's the eel wiener dogs, which you are assuming are in the pockmarked walls of the cavern under the lake. You just have to stick your arm into a hole and blindly hope that you catch one. Is what that is. We get to play the magic hole in the wall. Stick your arm in roulette.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want an eel, but you do see there is a slug who has the tongue-shaped body, a head, 2 big arms. She wasn't. Yeah, just kind of standing there and flexing.
Sure, I'm gonna wrestle the slug.
So you lock eyes with the slug.
Yeah, the entire screen has black bars on the top and bottom.
I take my axe and in the water I throw it to put it in the ground like I'm challenging him.
Yeah. He screeches over a boulder and puts his arm up on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna arm wrestle him.
You're gonna arm wrestle him? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d20 plus 2 for the slug. The slug will arm wrestle you.
Actually, does the GM usually roll in this game? That's a question I'm curious about. Because we haven't actually had that yet, have we?
Yes, I do roll. I roll for attacks against yours, against your evasion. I roll for some of the GM move to see how effective they are. For instance,
did roll against us, but once because we killed the random encounter round.
Yeah, killed my monster real fast. Anyway, I rolled a 4.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna give a +2 to arm wrestling.
Okay.
So we got a 6 for the slug. You're gonna roll with disadvantage, because you don't breathe water.
Okay, and that's still strength.
Or whatever else you want to conceivably use to arm wrestle the slug.
Strength is grapple, so I will take strength.
Yes.
That makes the most sense, yeah.
With disadvantage.
Strength makes the most sense. Yeah.
I would like to argue for spending hope to add hold the line.
Seems a stretch, but yes.
Okay.
Stretching that, like, your experience, but, like, yes, you can spend hope for your experience. That is your relevant experience. It's your strength-based experience, but just, like, lyrically, it feels confusing. But we're gonna run into that a lot.
And I need to be a what?
6.
Oh.
Because you're rolling against the slug who rolled a 4. I rolled bad. Instead of rolling 2d12, the GM rolls a d20.
Interesting.
Cool. I got a 22 with hope.
It turns out slugs don't have bones, making them really bad at arm wrestling.
Remember, the goblins were successfully arm wrestling them enough to make a career out of it.
Are you trying to say that goblins can't arm wrestle, Spencer?
No, I'm saying they can. I'm saying the eels cannot arm wrestle. Now, this makes, to me, this is perfectly consistent with what we've learned so far.
Yeah. You get a pearl as a reward.
Is it a tasty pearl?
No.
It's
just
like
a pearl.
Said, it makes you feel bad when you look at its color.
Okay. I will dap up my slug friend as I go back up.
Not working anymore.
Oh, well, he has 2, so I dap up his other arm.
Noodling.
Yeah, so I come out with a pearl of sadness is what I'm going to call it.
Pearl of pain or something. Like it's the color of pain somehow.
Pearl of pain. I've added it. Okay. Yeah, and I come back out of the water and I go, I did it, guys. I did it. I have a pearl.
Okay, perfect.
And that's going to get us across the lake. How?
No, it's a souvenir.
Barter? I think we have to wait for nighttime to get across the water.
I mean, we could swim. I should probably hang on. I finally start eating the thing I bought, like, this point half an hour ago.
Yeah. It's a little bit cold.
It's a little bit cold.
It tastes like whatever the glaze is, mostly.
Yeah. Perfect.
I shake my arm. I'm a little bit new to this and this. I don't know that I can swim anymore.
Oh, you'll rust.
I look around and then I gesture to my 2 smaller friends to huddle in.
I do so.
Guys, we wait until nighttime, and then we steal a boat.
Yeah, I'm in.
Do we have to
And I get furnished, and I just hold out the pearl.
I didn't hear your question.
Oh, just ask how much can I get for this?
Well, they were selling them there for, I think I say like a number that's probably, I'm guessing a handful, but it might have been more for the pearls. I'm not sure.
I mean, probably more. Probably like a couple handfuls of gold for.
So a chest?
Like worked. No, a couple is a bag. A couple is a couple.
Oh, sorry,
bag. 5 is a bag. Half a bag for like worked into jewelry. Like.
So 2 handfuls? Given that we only have 3
handfuls.
denominations.
They'll give you a handful of gold for the pearl.
I'll take it.
Singular handful.
Yeah, that's fair. They need to make a profit. And I don't think we're going to find anyone to sell it to.
Nope.
No.
Either way, I was going to set up shop and sell it for a handful less than they would. So this is the same difference.
Perfect. We wait till nightfall then?
Yeah,
we just go, like, lay out some towels, relax on the lake, on the beach.
Not a sun. Not a sun.
Oh, right. There's no night.
But we wait for them to get back in, because of it.
Yeah, you can... Oh, we got frozen.
Oh?
Yep.
Oh, we lost Jordan. Okay. Well, we're actually we're at our halfway point. Do you want to take our break? While we
take our break, that makes sense.
Okay. So we'll be back, presumably in this underground version of nighttime once these people come back and, leave their boat alone next to some strangers. It'll be fine. There's no such thing as suspicion here.
They'll totally do that.
They'll totally do that. We'll be back later.
Am I back?
Oh, you are back. Perfect. We're
Yes,
just
you're
about to
back.
take our break.
It's break
Okay.
time.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
I
now.
heard every second of what you guys were saying. You're like, "Oh, we lost short." I'm like, "What? I'm here."
Oh, you just couldn't hear. We couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I looked on.
We lost you again,
We're
even
doing
though
it
you
again.
can probably hear us again.
Yeah, he's gone
All right.
again.
We'll. Yep.
We'll be
Break
back.
after technical difficulty.
Welcome back. We can to. Welcome back to Daggerheart Part 2. As we argue
cavern.
about how big we think the lake is, while we wait the day out.
Plover caves biomes are as varied as any surface biome, and often stranger and more disconcerting. Yeah, you can get tornadoes inside these caverns. Yeah, the cavern's ground might be so soft you sink into it. I'm trying to play it by the rules of Plover Caves, which is big lake. How far can you see the other side of a lake? I don't know how big of a lake is too big of a lake.
So, the lake I live nenext to a lake.
So do I, and mine's not that big.
Mine is
I live by.
Mine is Southern California's largest natural lake, quote unquote, and it's only 6 miles long, 1.5 miles wide, and you could see to the other end of it, but it's like a bit,
We're gonna say it's at least a mile.
Okay.
From beach to farthest point on the wall, on the other side of the lake.
We should ask them what the name of the lake is, because that is not a thing we've bothered to do right now.
No, you haven't.
Nope.
I don't have a name of this lake. I hope
Kids probably told me some name like the Screaming Lake at some point as they were watching me play.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of the forests in our game yesterday.
That was intentional. Yep.
There's the lake of vanishing bodies.
We're traveling
the
through and it's
screaming
like
forest.
the laughing forest, and we're like, why is it laughing?
It was like
you don't want to get those two forests mixed up. The screaming forest and the laughing forest are very different.
There were a lot of horrifying sounding forests in that area.
Well, anyway,
we wait the night out. I think
we come back to the three of you sitting on a cloak or something on the beach, sharing your barbecued eel dogs or whatever. Watching the children play and the divers dive. Eventually, yeah, I mean, you can wait them out. After a few hours, they do come in. The light never dims or changes, or has a cloud go over it, because it is a weird crystal-based light that is illuminating this cavern. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, they're getting packed up, and they're just kind of giving you a stink eye. Because you're clearly waiting for them to leave, and that's vaguely suspicious.
We can't just enjoy the lake?
I say goodbye to the kidlets by name.
Excellent.
Look, I made some friends.
I would like to try to covertly follow them as they leave, if they leave with the boat.
They don't take the boats with them. They tie the boats up like they beach them. Like they beach their boats.
Not do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not going to be hard to take their boats. It would be rude to take their boats without even asking.
That's
I
fine.
mean, we can ask them.
You could ask them. It'll be a
I'd
roll.
argue we did the equivalent of asking earlier.
Yeah, we asked. They
You
said
asked
no,
what
but we still asked, so it's fine.
They're like, why we're using them? You wanted them to come back and get you and take you across.
Wait. Actually, let's just...
There could be some negotiation.
Why don't we just ask them as they come back, once they're back on shore, and one of them comes with us to the other end, and they can row it back so they aren't stuck without a boat. Assuming they say yes. But, like...
Okay.
That's how they can do it without losing anything. So I think, yeah, Griley's going to go up. I think this is going to be probably the... I think it's going to be the, like, wiener dog. Those are the wiener dog fishing boat, specifically, because he had one of them. So he talks, he probably praises, like, he goes up to them, he says, like, I had one of your, he talks about how he had one of the wiener dog things. He loved it. Eels. Wiener dog eels. Wheeler dogs. He basically butters them up and then says, oh, hey, by the way, we're trying to get to the other side of the lake. Can we borrow your boat? And then I think if one of you comes with us, you can just, get it. You can just take it back when we get to the other side. We don't need a return trip or anything. It's fine. Is that okay? Like, it's just a quick 5 minutes there and back again. Growly has no idea how big the lake is. I don't think he's very good at judging these things.
Yeah. I mean, give me a...
Yeah, 5 minutes in and out. What could go wrong?
Yeah, I don't have, like... What's the...
Is
I forgot the
help a thing?
rule. Help is a thing.
Help
you
is...
spend... Hope.
Is it hope? Okay.
I have a lot of hope. So I'm...
Is it hope?
Hold
on.
It feels like a hope thing.
I thought it would be a... Yeah.
Players can spend hope to help an ally.
Okay.
Yeah, you give them a
have
D6,
advantage,
right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use presence. I have advantage. I don't think culinary or... These are fishers, not cooks. I don't think talking about their help that much. I roll a...
No, but it does...
Ooh.
It does... It is... We're gonna say... 16?
12 with fear.
Ooh.
12 with fear.
I cannot help you with that one.
That was after the help, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Your help was only a +2. If it was a 6, we would have been fine. How dare you?
You rolled bad.
I did.
Yeah, that's bad. 12 with fear. That's a failure with fear. I get fear. That's the important point. Let me mark that. I was on the wrong page. Here's my fear. I'm back up to 3 fear. Yeah, no. They'll take you across.
They're gonna try and dump us.
You know what?
He waves.
If it's a
to
failure
with
fear,
says,
I think I just say, oh, all right, I think I don't suspect them of anything. I'm like, all right, everyone, we got it.
He waves to the other guys. Go on, go ahead.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm back in my chainmail armor because we were waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like, okay,
we all go onto the boat.
Across.
We all turn our backs to this person.
I'm still waving to the kidlets.
That's fair.
Yeah, we're pulled away from shore. We're our backs are to him. We're waving to the kids.
Oh, here, sorry. You dropped your knife as I hand him. I hand him his like backstabbing dagger. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I'm trying to think what kind of boats. It's clearly a rowboat. That's the only appropriate answer. No, they were fishing. I don't even know what
kind
of boats.
Like a shrimping boat.
Yeah, but there's no wind in a cave. I would just give it a little sail. Like there's no wind in a cave.
They could just have a bunch of oars.
Rowboat,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What we're gonna say, they have two you think steam wheels, but that with the little train car bent pole axle for the paddle wheels. So it's two paddle wheels on the side of the boat that the frog guy is hopping up and down with his feet not coming up, pushing a bar to paddle the...
You just made a more complicated rowboat.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a more complicated rowboat.
Absolutely.
And he paddles you out to the far wall of the lake. And he says, "Yeah, here's your stop."
Okay. Thanks.
We're in the middle of the lake, right?
No, you're at the edge of the lake.
At the edge of the lake?
We're at the wall.
You're at the wall.
Griley says, okay. Thanks. How do we get through it?
You just go down.
I don't know, we had to go up.
No, down to the lake.
Wait,
and then there's a...
It's down and then through? I thought it was...
Other side of the wall. You're going this way. And he points at the wall.
It's underwater?
Yeah.
Okay, based on what the mom frog told me when she pointed at the wall, did she point up or did she say under?
She pointed at the wall as if you're supposed to go through the wall.
I narrow my little thin black mushroomy eyes at this person. Are they telling the truth?
You can always tell if they're telling the truth, right?
No, I don't have a special power. I think I need to make a roll to sense them with instinct.
I mean, if you want to roll instinct to see if they're lying, to sense motive.
I look at our ranger friend, who I, as a player, know has better instinct. I say, they telling the truth?
Sure, let's give it a shot. Nope, don't change instinct. Roll instinct. 9 with fear.
Cool, I get more fear.
It only, not only are they telling the truth, it only works if we jump in, eyes closed or something.
Yeah, see, I don't know what a bonus fear thing is, because I already have the fear thing that I'm working off the last roll.
Save it for later.
You can just store it.
Bank it.
I'm storing that fear. Yeah, this is the only way. There's clearly no other way through this obstacle besides dropping feet first into this lake.
Yeah. Marissa, they are absolutely telling the truth.
This is it. Feet first into the lake. Gotta go down. He's gonna wait for you in case you can't get there. Totally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go first then.
You have the heaviest armor, you'll go faster. That makes no sense. It's the safest.
Yes. Okay. So which part of the... Should I go with this part? Or, like, where's the hole in the wall?
I would keep my hand on the wall. I would make sure you could see the wall at all times. Don't go too far that way, otherwise you'll get lost.
Right, but is the hole on the left, the right, or right in front?
I mean, it's a hole in a wall.
Okay, I'll see when I get down there. Just walk the plank.
Like a secret tunnel.
Yeah, and then I keep my hand on the wall and I just jump in.
Yeah.
And sink.
Yep. Bloop. Stalwart Venge Cleaver has jumped off the boat. The other two?
I think we follow suit.
I better hope I sink to the bottom. And yeah, jump. This is so unwise.
I'm third.
Yep.
This is how we all die.
Yeah.
Willfully drowning ourselves.
Willfully drowning while destroying my weapons.
Grill, you do see, as you jump above you, the boat does begin to leave, basically as soon as you jump off. And And then you do also see a
must be
fourth
finding a better
thing
position
floating.
to pick us up from.
There must be then you see a fourth thing fall off the boat, like a fourth mass that falls into the water after you, and it does begin to spread out.
He's chumming the waters, dude.
He is absolutely chumming the water.
From after, they gutted and cleaned all of the weeder eels from the day's fishing.
Yeah.
He has chummed the water behind you with the remains of the weeder eels.
Cool.
Now I believe what's called a countdown to whatever the big shadow you see in the distance is.
And that is we could see that on the campaign page, the countdown.
You should be able to.
Okay.
Not yet, I don't. But I have the page focused on.
Campaigns.
I do see how you have 4 fear, which I don't like.
Yes. This is one of the... Cool. Chumming is a fear to summon the monster. We're going to say... I think you get... Each action reduces the counter on a countdown, if I remember correctly. Arc segments as the story turns. Yeah. Yeah, cool. There you go. I shared it. It's shark in quotations, because it's not a shark, it's some weird monster thing.
I see it. I have to refresh the page, but I see it.
Oh, there it is.
Cool. Yeah, I see it now.
You have 5 segments until the thing gets there.
Oh, this
You're
game has
bubbling
clocks.
down.
We discussed this before.
Yeah, it's a clock. That's the consequence from the first mess up. He chums the water after you, summoning the thing that eats the thing I telegraphed earlier that eats the eels.
Excellent. Well,
what do? You're bubbling down to the bottom. Venge Cleaver is just like landing.
Yeah, Venge Cleaver is just cannonballing down.
You're going to run out of air eventually.
Griley...
Well, I'm like sliding down the wall, and like I'm looking to see where we...
I should put an air counter somehow. We're going to say 10 actions for air.
Okay.
Air?
Okay.
Make it you can make a second countdown for air. I don't even think that would require
That's what I mean.
Fear.
You have 10 for air and 5 for shark.
Okay, makes sense. So I just checked. I can only telepathically communicate with those of my other fungrel, so I can't tell you telepathically what's going on. All fungrel party seems really good now. But instead, I try to sink down towards the both of you. Given that I'm made of mushrooms, which I'm pretty sure naturally float, I have a harder time reaching the two of you who naturally sink.
Yup.
So I'm going to swim as hard as I can to try and reach you in order to get your attention, point up, and, like, tell you what's going on, basically. I'm guessing this is probably agility to maneuver, to try and, like, catch us all up on the situation through reaching you. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to say it's just a 15.
I don't think thin and spindly would help here, so I think it's, just...
No, it wouldn't,
opposite of help in this case.
All right, I got a 14 with fear.
14 with fear.
Wait, what did you need?
15. You want to use your divine dice?
Yes, I have a 1 to give you. So, wait, what's your fear die and what's your hope die?
My fear die is 12. My hope die is 2.
Okay, well, I'm still going to give it to you, because then you will succeed with fear, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're going to succeed with fear. I'm going to mark an air for that action. That feels like an air using action. As you paddle quickly down. It's a group air, but whatever.
Yep.
To warn everyone about the chum and the possible shark.
That's fine.
So we are all informed. I'm assuming there's a lot of gesturing.
Lots
involved.
of pointing and like jaws, like finger.
Yeah,
gestures.
You point to the chum and then to the shadow that is quickly approaching.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm looking frantically for a hole in the wall.
Yes, and I would like to help you with that.
Ooh, helping?
Yes, helping.
So
this feels like an important thing.
It is.
I remember seeing a thing about countdowns, and then like if we both do a thing, it only, like, if you're helping me, it only counts as one. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, helping is, when it comes to countdowns, feels important.
Okay, where are countdowns?
Okay, that's how the hope is. Let's try countdown now. A tag team roll counts as a single action roll for the purposes of any countdowns or features that track action rolls, but that's tag team rolls.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, tag team.
What's
the difference of a tag team and just helping?
Between it and help. Yeah.
Tag team, you do it together.
Group action roll is one PC leading the action.
Tag team rolls are only once per session, it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
Once per session per
Cannonball
player.
special.
And for that, we have to spend 3 hope, which I don't have.
Oh.
Help an ally is right next to it, though. When you help an ally who's making an action roll, describe how you do so and roll an action die.
Advantage die.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything about the tag team, so I think helping one roll still works.
Okay.
Though actually,
I'm not gonna count you as 2 on the countdown, because all of these rules kind of fall apart when you introduce a countdown. You declare what counts it, like what makes it count down.
Looking at the tag team,
all of the rules.
I see how tag team works now. If we want to talk about it or not.
Sure.
Okay. How does it work?
Basically, it's a double action. Both people roll, but out of both rolls, you choose one of the player's rolls, not individual dice, total rolls, and apply that for both rolls.
Oh, okay.
So it is basically a super help, because you also do 2 actions with it, not just help 1 action. But that's why it's once per session and costs 3 hope.
Oh, and then you don't have to use the same stat, right? Like
No,
it's just they work with another describing how they do. They make separate action rolls, but out of both separate action rolls, the best result between the 2 count as the result for both.
Got it.
If we have 3 hope, that might be interesting to do, to find the hole and get through the hole, just to make sure that there's no ambiguity about us getting away.
And it looks like only one player needs to spend the 3 hope. It says each player once per session can initiate a tag team roll. So Jordan can do this, initiate one with Marissa once per session. Marissa can still do hers later. I can do mine later.
Yeah, and I have 3 hope right now, so might as well.
Okay, then I'll take my hope back. I can do the looking for the hole, because that's perceive, which should be, it's my second highest, so I can work with that.
Okay. So can I tag team in a sense of, you're looking for the hole, I can make a hole if we don't find the hole?
That's what I'm kind of expecting. I'm expecting to find the hole blocked by something that's going to make it harder. So this is almost pre-fear. You get the 3 of us, including the poor floating mushroom man, through it without problems.
Yeah, I don't think
same team. Same team, because I'm going to say the players work with one another to describe how they combine their actions in a unique and exciting way, is the text for it, and I think what you basically described was you both are splitting up and doing your own thing for the same purpose.
We need Cannonball Special.
It had to do 2 actions, which is...
Yeah, so I think Stalwart, like, physically moving everyone else through the water, like grabbing Gil by the foot and ripping him down and helping, help the goblin fight through the current to, like, get into...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping us together because I'm big and strong and heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're stabilizing to try to, like, make sure no one floats away or gets too far out of out of like the safe range of the wall while you're looking for it. So yeah, if you could both roll.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna say this is harder than swimming, just down. It's harder than average because you're under pressure. So it looks like 17. I'm still not really 100% what like functional difficulties are, but like middling is 15. This feels slightly more
I still
difficult
think
than
middling is 12, given that we're rolling 2d12s. But sure.
Okay, I rolled.
Oh, the game said, well, you're adding 2d12s. The game does say middling is 15. Double check. If I'm wrong, it's 13.
Well, I'm going to hope. Oh, wait. Okay, it said critical. Why is it gone?
Oh.
At it.
Well, you click the roll icon, it should show the log.
Yeah, on the bottom right.
Very bottom right
of
the screen.
Okay. So 9 was critical.
Okay, so we'll use your critical success.
4 plus your 1?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, mine was a 16 with fear, so let's use your critical.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So you both get
a critical success.
I'll check if you can get hope from tag team.
Yes, you both get hope.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because you both get the critical success.
Yeah, because we choose which one between the two of us to apply to both rolls.
Yeah.
Right?
15 is average. 10 is 15 is 5 is very easy, 10 is easy, 15 is average, 20 is hard, 25 is very hard, 30 is nearly impossible.
And then 17 I think makes sense here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a large swingy band. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty big band, a 25-point variance.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you successfully find the hole in the wall. It's a cavern hole. It's in the wall. You're all standing in it. You did a thing, so the shark advances. You critically succeeded, so you did it quickly as to not impact your oxygen supply, I guess. And I'm struggling to give you a plus on this because it's either like you fail and the monster gets you, or you succeed. Anyway, there's a tunnel. It's underwater.
Mercer, you're probably the closest to it since you found it.
Yeah. Well, because of the critical success and how we described it, all three of you are kind of like in the mouth of the dark underwater tunnel as you quickly run out of air and the monster is coming. But you are all in the mouth of the tunnel.
I'd then keep moving through the tunnel to get to the other end as quickly as possible and solve both these problems.
Oh. Let me look.
I think in this case, I probably bring up
the
rear, because is the shadow like behind us?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put myself between us and the shadow.
You're going last.
I'll be I'll go last.
All right.
Is there a group roll? I feel like there's a group roll, right?
Group roll, no. Group check, no. Group test, no. Group action.
Group action roll.
Yes.
Group action roll. When multiple PCs take action together, party chooses one PC to lead the action. Each other player then describes how their character collaborates on the task. The leader makes an action roll as usual. The other players make reaction rolls using whichever traits they and the GM decide fit best. Lead character gains a +1 bonus to their lead action roll for each of the reaction rolls that succeed, and a -1 penalty for each of the reactions.
Okay, so it's a minor help and minor failure from the others, and then the leader rolls last. Jordan, you've basically said you're not leading, so it's between me and Marissa. Marissa, do you want to, do you think it makes sense
for you
to
the
lead,
charge?
or would my character go first?
I think it might make most sense for me to lead in this case.
Okay. So I'll roll to just swim behind you, basically. I'll try to keep up. I'll roll with agility to maneuver, and then depending on if I succeed or fail, it'll give you a +1 or -1.
I'm doing the same sort of thing of just trying to make sure that the cavern goes forward. Here's where the tunnel is. I had just keep us moving in the correct direction.
I got a 21 hope. So that is a success, I assume.
We're gonna call that a success. Yeah, I was supposed to call a number. But this is moving underwater.
I mean,
so like 16. Like it feels good to me.
16. All right. I'll ask Jordan if I get a success or failure from.
I'm not sure exactly how I'm helping here.
It might well. Oh, sorry. It might still be the keeping us together or keeping us moving forward.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just using my big body and I'm pushing forward with strength. I'm like, nope, let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
You're behind us, literally pushing us forward.
Yeah.
So roll with strength.
Yeah. It's a 21 with fear.
Okay, which. Oh,
it
wait,
helps,
is it
but
fear
I think it generates
helps?
a fear.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 2 + 1 bonuses.
Yes.
Now let's see if I have used them correctly. There we go. 2 modifiers. 13 with fear.
All right. So I get fear. I spend fear to increase the shark countdown to 1 countdown left. We see the shark. He shoves his shark face into the tunnel. It's not like a normal shark, obviously. It's got the teeth. It's got. Well, I'm trying to piece it
I have
together.
a suggestion.
I'm listening to your suggestion.
A platypus shark.
Sharkopus?
There's a big bill. You don't see the whole thing. There's a big bill.
It's a bill with a bunch of shark teeth in the bill.
Yeah, there's a shark tooth bill that is stuck in and is clamping behind you and is dangerously close, as in you need to do something now, person in the back, stalwart bench cleaver, to not get bit.
Cool.
Like, this is the last-ditch effort to prevent it from snapping down on you. You can take an action, or you cannot take an action. And then those are your 2 choices.
I either act or don't. So
yeah.
I have a really dumb idea.
You have one. Well, it's an idea.
Yeah. My dumb idea is collapse the tunnel behind me.
Ooh. Well,
I'm clapping without trying to make super extreme noise. I fully agree.
Okay, looks like I'm doing the dumb idea.
The dumbest idea. There's no way you would ever need to come back this way later.
This is Watcher in the water kind of behavior.
Yeah. So, I see the dreaded Bill getting closer, snapping like this. And I just take my magical axe and start hitting the wall above me.
All right, 20. It's 20. Like, to collapse the cavern, it's 20.
Yes.
I would like to argue for hold the line for my experience.
Yeah, I'll give it. You get it. You can use your experience. You've collapsed a tunnel on a build monster before. This is something you've done.
Awesome.
I got a 14 with hope.
You failed with hope.
I get bit. We gotta fight this thing now.
Underwater. Excellent.
What do I roll for damage?
What does it normally do, damage-wise?
Oh, now it's here. I didn't write this monster! Like rolls! Yeah, you don't collapse the tunnel. The monster is now within range. So the shark counter is completed. You have 6 air left. Yeah, you failed to collapse it. You didn't get bit or injured because you rolled with hope. Yeah, no. The monster is here. The monster will begin doing something, I guess. Other people, what are we doing?
I have something called Vicious Entangle. That can basically roots and vines on a success. Roots and vines reach up from the ground. We're in an underwater cave. We're still on the ground down here.
There's kelp.
Dealing some damage and temporarily restraining the target. So my hope would be to do that while we continue to leave.
Cool. Yeah. Perfect. Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
All right.
Much better than the collapse the tunnel plan.
Yep.
I don't know. I like the collapse tunnel plan. Let's go. And that's a 17 with fear.
I keep forgetting to give you numbers, but that feels successful to me. It feels easier than trying to collapse a tunnel.
And it takes 4 damage.
A negligible amount of damage. You rolled with fear, so it costs you 2 air, as there is some chanting required, I guess.
I chose the chanting spell underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, you succeed with fear, so yeah, it costs extra air as you shoot some vines up to hold it back as the team continues to run. I'm assuming immediately after that, they're not going to hold for long. It is Gil's turn, as things are dire.
Griley is...
Sorry, Grill.
I think I have advantage on rolls to negotiate with criminals, check lies, or find a safe place to hide. Does safe include not drowning?
I would count that as safe.
Seems safer than where we're
All right,
at.
you guys handle the shark. I'm gonna find us a way through. So I just keep going forward, swimming, trying to find us a safe place through the tunnel.
You can use that, but it will color the answer on a success. If you succeed in looking for a safe place to hide, yes, it'll fix the air problem. Yes, you will get to a safe place to hide. No, it may not be the place you're trying to go, which is the next cavern.
Fine
it
by
might be a small sub-basement
I'll take the advantage.
Cavern.
The dice have not been kind to us so far. So I will take the advantage. No. Just a safe place.
We'll call this. What did I say last time? Same as the vine puzzle part.
I think he said
16?
16 or 17?
17. Okay.
17.
So I'm gonna search. I'm gonna go forward, but I think this is gonna be with instinct. I'm more perceiving, sensing, navigating. I'm not just blindly going forward. I'm like looking for small holes in the tunnel that we don't obviously see and things like that. I'm keeping as many mushroom eyes as I can out. I have advantage from that ability. And I think, can I also spend a hope? I have quite a bit of it now. To use thin and spindly, allowing me to squeeze in and scout places within all of the tunnel that I might not be able to otherwise.
Yes, you can. That feels totally fair.
Okay. I just got 17 exactly because of all of those bonuses with fear.
Cool. Yes, you poke your head up a just big enough if someone pushes from the bottom for stalwart shoulders, tunnel that branches off to the side into a little iridescent cavern, with a couple mysterious mounds in the corner. But there's a little pool and a pocket of air, and
who knows? I don't care about the mysterious mounds right now. I go and I try to let the others know underwater while that's happening. I assume we're close enough to each other that that's not as much of a problem now.
Yeah,
but
you're at 7 out of 10 air. I suggest everyone.
Yeah. My turn is that. I think I find this place.
That's a good use of your turn. I have 3. Yeah, I have fear points. I'm keeping track. I found you a safe place, and then I spent fear to put mounds in it. The other 2, what are you doing?
going to the safe place.
Yeah, that one. The shark is, as long as it's still entangled away from a shark.
Yeah, I don't think you need a roll to like shimmy yourself in there. Now that we know what we're doing, the roll was succeeded to like get us to the safe place to hide out.
Mm-hmm.
So the three of you are kind of, I'm assuming, just kind of head out of the water, like is where we catch up to you after the like excitement of the build shark attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just suddenly peaceful again, and you can breathe.
So our air counter goes down to 0.
Yeah, we'll save the air counter. You're right, because we still have to get to the next place.
Yep.
So do we want to wait out whatever that thing was here, or how do we want to do it?
I wonder how shark tastes.
I guess
I saw it up close and personal. Not very tasty. Does not look very tasty.
I doubt platypus is tasty. Yeah.
Sharktopus.
You don't know what that monster looks like. All you know is it had a bill with teeth.
Yeah.
That's horrifying. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what exactly it would be because it's not started out by the GM yet.
Yep. It feels
if it doesn't have stats, you
not
can't
yet
kill
formed. Yeah.
Exactly. If it doesn't have stats, you can't kill it.
It's like one of those like you know, the like Japanese plays where they're like the dude's wearing all black will like move stuff around. Like that's what the little shark platypus was just a guy like swimming behind us with sharp teeth.
Yep.
Anyway, you're in the cavern now, so.
Yeah, but I think we're just having literally a calm conversation as to, okay, that was a lot. Huh.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do next?
Yeah, I think we
maybe
should.
you should have been nicer to those guys.
Huh. I wouldn't mind killing the shark and eating it, but honestly, we need to just get to the next cavern at this point. That was rough.
In this little space, is it just enough for our heads? Or is it like another cavern space?
There's like a 10-foot ceiling above the like surface of the pool.
Okay.
There's like a room's worth of like rocky floor, like a dungeon room worth of rocky floor. And like I said, 3 weird mounds.
Anyone know? I think staying away from them. I think
glowing moss. You're not on land yet. The 3 of you are just head bobbing in the
Can we get
pool.
out of the water?
You can. Yeah. I'm just not putting you there. I'm making you make the active choice as to where you would like your personage to be.
Riley
out of the water.
Oh. Yeah.
Nope, go ahead.
Riley points at from like the other side of dry land. Riley says, "What do you think those things are?" as he points at the mountains. Anyone know?
I think that they're less dangerous than the shark.
Yeah.
All right.
Bless you. I didn't know mushrooms could sneeze.
Yeah, I'm actually allergic to it's a whole thing.
I'm allergic to mushrooms. Is there a way out of this cavern, or is it like
probably just the way we came in?
Oh,
the way you came.
Oh, okay.
It's a safe place to hide. That's what was requested of me.
Yep.
That's fair.
I have no issues with this.
Okay. Yeah. Do we want to wait a little bit for the shark to lose interest?
How long's a little bit?
I look at my non-existent watch.
Now that we have air again, we could try to go in and if we have the time to kill, we also have a shark to kill.
Take pot shots at it?
Do you want us to like lure it in here?
Did it have legs?
If we've got,
not that I saw. Granted, all I did see was teeth.
We can get on dry land.
So it's like your god?
No, didn't have tusks.
Ah, right.
Teeth and tusks are very different.
Yeah, don't get those.
And yours is both?
And horns.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
I'm part of the HTTP, the horns, tusks, teeth pantheon.
I need to add an S at the end there somehow, but I don't know how.
Spines.
HTTPS. There we go. Well, actually, it's security, which is what the S and HTTPS is for.
Pantheon security.
Yeah, because it keeps the planet the outer space secure. Ugh, I love it.
Okay, do we want to try to lure the platypus shark in here?
You can't. It only barely fits your size.
I was gonna say we'd have to go back into the water and fight it. But we could go back into the water and fight it.
Squeeze through a cave tunnel.
Now that we have air.
But Stalwart has to squeeze through a tunnel to get in here so the shark cannot.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure, let's ambush the shark from our secret tunnel.
Don't make me say the song.
Through the mushrooms.
There is no tactical way to attack from this tunnel unless you have some power or ability I do not understand properly.
Smarter than I look, sir.
I don't know that helps you fight a shark in a lake when you're not in the lake and you're in a series of tunnels underwater.
I think the main benefit is that we just could get our air back.
Okay.
Yeah. That is the main benefit of this.
Look like?
Mound shaped.
What do they look like? They're made out of plant, animal, rock.
It looks like dirt and probably some dirt. Definitely.
Does it look like naturally made mounds, or is it like a creature put stuff on top of it?
They're definitely not natural. It does look like the mound has been rolled in the dirt more than the mound is of dirt. But more information will require action.
I think
Riley
sees.
Perception?
Yeah, Riley sees. What's your character's name again? Beb. Looking at the mound and is and elbows her and says, "First, you get closer."
You know what? I'm treading water. I'm sick of this. Sure. I will just shrug and move towards the shore while keeping an eye on the mounds.
Yeah, so you get up onto the shore?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing something? You're trying to
kind of peering at the mound from a reasonable distance, trying to see what more I can see of it.
Yeah, give me a roll of some kind, right?
Instinct for perceive.
Cool. We'll say 11. I think it's 11.
Okay. 16 fear.
Cool. It's 100% an ooze-based monster, and you know this. Actually, there's no more surprise because you rolled with fear. Because you get what you think is a close distance. So these things have.
I get where I think is a safe-ish distance, but yes.
Yeah.
Safe-ish. I'm just trying to see if they have a pseudopod or something.
Lots of them tend to, but yeah, I don't know if this one does. We say, oh no, it's a statted out monster.
Oh no. Wait, it's a thing we can eat.
Ooh, Ooh, yes, I'm sure it will go great in soup.
Ooze Jello shots, everybody.
How do we get that while we're treading water? Is that what I heard right?
No, I thought we were on like a dry piece of land that was like as far from the mountains.
You two are treading water.
You two are treading water.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You do notice that it is in fact an ooze that has rolled around in the sand.
Oh, it's a beach ooze.
I informed the others of this quietly.
It doesn't really have eyeballs. And is kind of, because you're rolled with fear, it is aware of you. Like, that's the fear consequence. It is become aware, and is, when you're not looking, one of them is rolling towards you when you don't look at it.
Guys, I feel like arrows are not...
Yeah, but like poorly. They don't have a high difficulty to whatever the skill they're using is. It's not going well, but you succeeded. You noticed.
We want to fight the oozes or the shark.
Oozes.
But I don't feel like arrows are going to be terribly effective. It would help if you would come out of the water, guys.
Yeah, I'm coming out of the water. I'm coming out of the water.
Yep, same. I come out of the water. Stay pretty far away from it because I can throw my knife. I guess I don't have... I probably have a knife in each hand, actually. My regular one and my returning one.
Yeah, there's vaguely glowing moss.
You all just want to take pot shots?
I throw my knife at it, yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'll throw my axe.
So, I think I just click
throwing the two.
My returning blade. Roll to hit. Do I need a number, or do you already have it?
Oh, he does have a number. It's 8.
All right.
It's an ooze.
That's fair. I got a 12.
Not like
hope.
All right, you hit the ooze. For how much damage?
Right, I roll damage in this. This is my second time ever doing damage. 2 whole damage out on a d8.
So you do 2 damage.
Oh, right, but the damage on this is...
Damage is not the
1,
same as
2,
HP.
or 3.
Damage?
Yeah, I
it's
deal...
damage.
It loses 1 HP, I'm guessing.
Yes. It loses 1 HP. It has a cool power if you deals it. It's ooze. It has ooze things.
Yeah.
What else? We identified. We threw a knife. Venge Cleaver. What will you be doing before it's my turn?
I'm throwing my axe at them.
So you're just all three of you are just standing on the edge of the little pool and just throwing stuff at the pile of sand.
Yeah, they have to come to us.
That's slowly rolling towards you.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. We're kiting them.
Roll.
We don't have the room to fully kite them, but we're trying.
All right, roll into hit with my magical axe. Uh-oh. That's a 14 with fear.
All
That's
right.
probably enough to hit.
14 is hit.
It is enough to hit it. It is an ooze.
Ooh, I deal 4 damage.
4?
4.
You deal 1 damage.
I deal 1 damage.
Rolling real big here, y'all.
Amazing.
Anyway, on the ooze's turn, it gets up to you, because it's an ooze and it's not that big of a room. And yeah, so you're there's a little bit of a comical scene of the group of you just like chucking shit at the pile of sand, and as you blink or don't look, it shifts slightly, or what have you. But eventually, it tries to throw its whole body at the little goblin. It feels like the easiest answer to go for Veb.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's going to make an attack roll to attempt to envelop you and drown you in the water.
Oh.
So
That's
it is close to me at this point, correct?
Yeah, after a little bit of you all, like, chucking stuff at it, it is going to finally act.
So it is in melee range?
Don't worry,
Yes.
I have a plan.
Okay. Alright.
Yes, it is in melee range. As I roll, I rolled a 16 on a d20 plus 1 point for its attack modifier. Cool. That is a +1. It rolls 1 point on its attack. So 17 to hit the goblin.
17 does hit. I have an evasion of 12.
Right. It does damage, first and foremost, because the enveloping costs bonus. The enveloping costs fear. So I'll be spending that
when an ally within very close range would take damage, you can mark a stress to stand in the way and make yourself the target of the attack instead. But bam, I do that.
Yes, you can.
Ah!
Nice.
So Stalwart
Well,
Venge Cleaver, our party defender, you receive 2 damage. Does that pass your minor damage threshold? You lose 1 hit point.
Instead of that, I'm going to mark an armor.
That's funny. Because this vaguely acidic. It's not acidic because it's sand.
Acidic enough.
But it is incredibly abrasive.
Yeah, very rude
when on a
being.
successful attack, the target must mark an armor without receiving its benefits.
So I have to mark 2 armor.
Yeah. And by the way, if you can't mark armor, it does just deal more damage as it abrates you.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Cool. Okay, in that case, I'll take the HP damage, not
so you'll
mark
take
armor.
2 HP?
I mean,
no.
You
take
I have
its
to mark
normal
1
damage
armor
and take the forced armor, right?
Yes, I take its normal damage,
Okay.
which is 1, and then I take the forced armor.
Which also makes sense, as armor is a completely separate thing on our downtime actions. We can't heal it like we heal everything else. So if you're wanting to heal your armor, you can't heal anything else at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, I think armor may be harder.
Yeah,
armor's a bit harder.
Okay.
Cool. And then what's the? I'm trying to figure out. It has a lot of things. It got to you. It's very badly wounded. There's like 3 knives in it too.
My knife keeps coming back, so there's a bunch of empty
I'm pretty sure
holes
the axe does too.
where there were knives in it.
Yeah, there's like the little fresh piles of sand. You know that thing where you get a handful of sand and water and you like.
Oh yeah.
Let it pour out. Yeah, there's clearly healed sand ooze bits. So yeah, it abrates your armor as it does it, and then envelop. I think that might be. I think I have to spend fear for. I do. I spend fear, and I make another attack roll against you. After I hit you and abrate you, to use my fear for that. I rolled a 15. Does that pass your evasion?
My evasion is 8. Wait, you're hitting me, right?
Yes, the one who got hit before.
Way, yeah.
Yes.
Got it.
So it hits you. Stalwart Venge Cleaver. You are also now just covered in the sand ooze.
Cool. Is that a condition of some kind?
Yeah, you gotta mark stress if you want to do anything.
Okay.
Yep. Other 2. That was my turn. I guess it's all 3 of your turns now. You are enveloped by the sand.
Out of curiosity, is the game actually built around turns, or is that one of the ways we're managing the fiction?
More or less built around turns. I take a GM turn, you take a player turn.
Okay, fair enough. Was curious.
Now, if they kill this thing before I have to make a move, am I no longer engulfed?
I'm gonna do a new thing.
Ooh.
I'm gonna sneak attack it. I'm a rogue. Ooh. While when I succeed on an attack while cloaked, or while an ally is in melee range, which this very much is.
Yes, it is.
Add a number of d6s equal to your tier to your damage roll. So with both knives in my hand, I just leap on and stab the ooze, trying not to stab the person it's enveloping.
So you're scooping.
I'm basically scooping with knives. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing.
I know what the fear consequence is. Do you know what the fear consequence is?
Is it PvP damage?
Yes, you stab him.
Alright, I'm going to roll to... So, how does that work again? +2 to primary weapon damage to targets. So yeah, when wielding my offhand dagger, just gives me +2 damage on my actual weapon. So I will roll to hit with my dagger. And then everything else I just have is bonus damage. So let's see if I hit. 13 fear.
13 fear. That hits, and that hits.
Yay!
How much damage do you deal?
So default damage is 4, but actually it's +2 from the offhand dagger, and then it is plus a d6. Roll dice. 2. So 8 total damage.
8 total damage. The first 5 of that damage goes to killing the sand ooze.
Nice.
Then I just keep stabbing because I'm not good at recognizing when an ooze dies.
So it's a pile of sand. So the extra 3 damage does transfer to Stalwart Veg Cleaver.
And I will block it with my shield.
That's fair.
Cool. Yes. You have slain the ooze.
Is it just
Was
one
there
ooze?
only one ooze?
No, there's 2 more piles of sand in this room that are much closer than they were before. They've also been sneaking up on you.
That's something that I would like to deal with. I'm going to back up and pick the furthest away one of them for the Ranger's Focus, which is... I wish I had one more hope. We're going to do this first. Spend hope and make an attack against a target. On a success, deal its normal damage and make that attack's target your focus until it ends. I have different benefits against it. I know where it is. Not that hard in this case.
When it's you deal in the room with you.
They have to mark it stress. When you fail an attack against them, I can end the focus to reroll the dice. So we're going to try that for now.
Cool.
Actually, let's. This is silly. I am still spending hope. We're just going to entangle an ooze. We're going to see exactly how well roots can hold an ooze. I'm sure it'll go great.
It's a sand ooze. It's made of sand. Entangle.
Yep. Vicious entangle. Rolled hit.
It's 8. You have to hit 8.
9 for hope. Well, glad to get the hope back.
Yeah, you do it.
And the damage is 5.
Out 5 damage. Right, cool. You pass its first damage threshold. But roots sprout out of the sandy pile, I guess, entangling it to the ground as it is physically rooted now.
All right.
Yeah, you successfully
deal with one at a time for these guys.
Successfully restrain it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Am I able to drink my health potion and throw my axe at the ooze?
No.
I have to do one or the other.
Those are distinctly 2 things. You can do one thing on your turn.
Then I will
engaging in combat. You get people string it into a sentence of a singular verb action.
Okay. So are we focusing on the one you locked down, or are we locking that one down and then focusing on the other one?
I'd say focus on the other one.
They're very
okay.
slow.
I focus on the other one. So I'm throwing my axe at it.
Everyone just chuck everything. Just yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It comes back to me.
I also played The Force Awakens or whatever. The Star Wars game where you could customize your lightsaber and put all your points into saber toss because it was the coolest power.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like. So yes, throw your axe for no apparent reason, but just because you can.
I got a 13 with hope.
Cool, you hit the pile of sand.
And I'm rolling damage. 5 damage.
Cool. The pile of sand lives.
Dang.
The one pile of sand rages against its bars and chains of the root. The other one does.
It undulates menacingly.
Yeah, the other one does get within melee range as its main thing. It rolls.
Menacingly.
It does seem their main modality of attack is to push whatever comes into this cage, like, into the beach to digest it. Like, into the sandy bottom of those little...
Amazing. These guys are great. Just like,
They're weird little oozes in this weird little cave. There's not like much going on. There's not a society.
No, it's more like we showed up in their house all of a sudden and they're like, "Get out!" And then because this is this game, they'll eat us because we would do the same to them and probably will.
Will be doing exactly the same to them. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's the ooze's turn. Does the other y'all something?
Sounds like no one's in melee range with them right now. Is that right?
Yeah, one of them has rolled up within general close rangeness of the team. Or
if that's a yes, then I stab him with sneak attack.
To attack. Oh, you stab him. How are you sneak attacking him?
If I get sneak attack, if either I'm sneaking, or if they are in melee range of an ally, which is why I checked. If they are in melee range of an ally, then I sneak attack them. If they're not in melee range with an ally.
You have to spend anything?
Nope. It's only an extra d6 damage, so it's like it's good. But
all right.
It's my
it's just
my
an insanely low bar.
my one combat thing. Okay. Let me have
I understand.
This.
You're totally allowed to do it, but it's because that's the rule on sneak attack. They just keep lowering the bar for what counts as a sneak attack.
Yeah.
You used to have to actually stab them in the back or make a successful
now it's just
stealth
be
roll
in the same room
first.
as them.
Yeah, now it's be in the mix up with them.
Yep. All right. I'll throw my. Well, no, they're in melee range with us, so I'm gonna stab them with both my weapons, which gives me extra damage. Roll normally to hit. That's 20 fear. I'm very bad with that. And then 5 plus 2 plus a d6. So 10 total. Damage.
10 total? Oh, I'm so happy.
Sorry, I'm wrong. 9 total. I rolled a 5 plus 2
I am far less happy.
I rolled 5. I rolled 9 damage, not 10 damage. 5
it's
plus
dead.
2
You killed it. It's dead. It's dead.
What
now.
would you know? What I'll ask after. After I'm gonna submit the question now, but answer it after the fight's over in case it does happen. I want to know what would have happened if I got 10 damage.
Yep.
But tell me if it. We'll see if it does happen.
Yeah. And then so the only one remaining is restrained.
Who has not? I think it's our fighter.
Yeah, it's both of you.
I don't think I've gone.
Vep and Stalwart can both. Either one of you can go.
If you want, I could go first and do a thing that might make it easier for you to hit it and kill it.
It's already
go
restrained.
right ahead.
I'm going to bolt beacon it. Make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, spend a hope to send a bolt of shimmering light toward them, dealing d8 plus 2 magic damage using your proficiency. The target becomes temporarily vulnerable and glows brightly until the condition is cleared.
Oh, it's guiding bolt equivalent.
Yeah, It's non-copyright infringing guiding bolt, Pinkertons. Okay.
I mean, it's your resources, and it's nearing the end of the session.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
it is a restrained ooze.
I rolled a 17 with fear. I will spend the hope.
You hit it.
To roll damage.
You hit it.
I did 10 damage.
10 damage? The ooze splits into two smaller oozes.
Oh!
Amazing.
Now here's the question. Here's the question. Do they both become vulnerable and glow?
Yes, they're both glowing. They both do have full hit points, though. Not the same as the big one.
Right.
But they do break into two tiny piles of sand.
That are glowing, but no longer restrained.
Not restrained by the roots, but they are glowing. That's all that happens if you go. They have a pool of hit points and damage thresholds at 5 and 10. If you hit 10, it deals enough damage that they split into two.
Excellent.
So you have to hit them with tiny hits, like too big of hits, and they explode into more monsters.
I will not. I will keep hitting them with big hits.
It's fine.
But they're vulnerable.
They are vulnerable, and the small ones don't split. Just to get from the GM mechanic rules, the tiny ones don't split. The big ones split.
So vulnerable is you have an advantage on them.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the Vicious Entangle again, because again, I don't keep shooting arrows into it. It just cost hope. And on a success, I can spend another hope to restrain another adversary within very close range of your target. And considering they just split off of each other.
They're within very close range of each other, yes, correct.
All right, let's do it. Roll the hit. That's a 16 with hope.
You succeed.
I will spend both those.
How much damage do you roll first before you decide if you want to spend more hope?
3.
3 damage?
Look, I do not have anything that's high damage. I am made as a character to do little, pings. Well, hey, I physically can't roll 10 damage, so... They are restrained.
Yes, one of the oozes is restrained.
Sorry, the advantage, disadvantage, is that to damage, or...?
Usually add a D6 to your hit roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
you did successfully hit. Oh, I missed that. Well, you hit anyway. The tiny ones are harder to hit.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. You did it anyway. They're still not difficult. But they are harder than the big
more
ooze.
difficult.
Cool.
Okay.
Jordan,
have you gone since they split?
Yeah,
You just...
Oh, no, I'm not. I caused them to split.
You caused them to split.
So I think it's their time.
Yeah, and then you restrained it. Then it's the ooze's turn. Yeah. The one that is not restrained is going to attempt to fling its entire body at our mushroom friend.
Both of them are restrained. I got both
only one got restrained.
Nope.
No, she's about an additional hope to do both.
Because they're next to each other.
Yeah, because they just split.
I thought that was okay. No, all right. Well,
it's not spreading damage. I'm a ranged character. Don't you dare get into melee with me.
How does one escape that?
I have no idea.
Let's look at what restrained is. Yeah.
Well, no,
it says you can't move, but you can still take actions from your current position.
Then you
Is it just
win.
for a turn?
We just win.
They have 2 hit points each. You literally just need to roll above a 4, and you kill them on the damage, like a roll above 4 on damage, and you have them tied down with indefinite ability, and all 3 of you can throw crap at them. You win. Yeah. What would you like to do with the pile of sentient sand?
Harvest it to
Harvest
eat.
for food.
Harvest the sand? How? I'm not saying you can't. How? What is the bit of sand you're doing?
I think we need to strain it somehow.
I drink my health potion.
Okay.
First off,
did you actually take enough health damage?
I have 2 HP damage because I had 1 left over from the very first session. So I would drink my health potion and I will scoop the goop into the health potion vial.
Scoop the goop.
Scoop the goop.
All right. They're bigger than a health potion vial. I'm saying you're not going to get a full serving of slime.
We need to bring.
We need to boil them down to we need to reduce them.
In our basic supplies. In our basic supplies, can we make a campfire?
Just to be clear, do you know how smoke works?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's ask again. Do you know how smoke works? You're in a single
a small
room,
enclosed room, and you would like to make a campfire. Is that correct?
My knowledge is -1.
All right, perfect.
Any one of you can stop me, but I'm going to begin to set up a campfire.
All right, yeah, I stop you.
Soaking wet.
I put my hand on your shoulder and say, "Forget a campfire. I can and I snap my fingers and make a torch come out of my fingers."
Oh right, you can do that. Yeah, you have the creme brulee torch. Is what I'm gonna. That's how I think of it. Fire finger.
So you fire finger my healing potion.
Let's see what happens if I boil
you get your cooking pot and you take a scoop of tiny ooze and you just put it on top of Veb's hand.
I think this will take a while, but yeah.
You can boil the ooze out of the sand to separate it. I'm assuming the ooze parts will evaporate.
The essence of ooze is.
And then you're left with sand in the pot. How would you catch the ooze as it evaporates?
We cover it with. I assume if there's a pot, there is a lid.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Okay. How are you getting the steam out of the lid?
You're cracking it just a little bit there, so.
Yeah, well, if it's like the pot lids I have, there's a little steam hole in the pot lid. So
you're describing a still. I just don't think you have a still. That's what you are describing? I don't think flexible tubing is a thing that you would normally have, or even rigid tubing is a thing you would normally have with you. See, I'm unclear as to how in the weeds we're supposed to be getting on this.
It's a monster.
We're not going to be able to cook anything if we have to go that far, but at the same time,
that's
basic
fair.
supplies.
You do have a cooking. I will say you have a cooking pot. I'm just not sure how you get the sand and the ooze separated. That's the answer I would like.
I would say it's cheesecloth style. We put it in a cloth. Maybe we use our tent or something. And we.
I will buy. You have a cloth for straining. That I believe.
Yeah. We strain it.
Pull out a bandana and you begin to squeeze the ooze out of the sand.
Yep.
We get essence of ooze.
That's how we do it.
It's just how we just have gelatin now. We just have gelatin.
Pretty much.
Yeah. There are 2 oozes you can harvest. I will say, there is limited air in this pocket. It is better than underwater where there is none.
I'm guessing we have 1 rest worth of air, or.
Yeah, if you can either spend the time getting the oozes or taking a short rest.
I'm fine. I want.
I'd say get the oozes. We're okay.
Yeah.
So you collect both oozes. I'll give you. We'll do flavor die 2 flavor per ooze. You get 1 salty and 1 weird.
Okay. Excellent. So, Yeah, we're kind of. I think I'm learning that we are food loot fiends. Like, if you tell us we can get this ingredient, but it is certain, literal, no even rolls involved death, we'll probably still go for it.
Yeah. I'm finding this out too.
We're engaging with the mechanics set in front of us.
Yep.
You are. That is true. It's just some of these mechanics, it's hard to put my brain in the right spot. Some of these numbers matter. Some of these numbers matter less than you would hope.
Okay. Once we get our ooze, do we want to head back into the water?
Well, I feel like that is where we're going to leave it
next session.
With the scene of you straining the ooze into a little jar.
Yep. Okay.
It's gotta make like a sound.
Oh yeah,
it's bad.
It's very
It
goopy.
looks like snot coming out of the handkerchief.
Yeah.
All three of you are just like,
It
what do I do with it?
Yeah, the sand also helped reduce the oozy smell that was somehow like lime juice meets formaldehyde meets like sewage slime at the same time.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's an acquired taste.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna make something out of it. It'll be fun.
We still haven't made dinner yet.
We still haven't made dinner yet. It's still been like
we still haven't done the quest.
Oh no, yeah, we haven't done a starting quest.
Which the quest, by the way, the only thing you have to do to get to level 2 is to return the ghost scorpion venom. That's it. I was thinking, like, is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough things? No, I was wrong. That's enough. That singularly is enough.
Oh yeah.
If we're going on the three sessions equals a level up, that's about right. Probably.
It was 3 to 5, right? It was 3 to 5.
I don't know.
I believe so. I remember 3.
Okay. Well, it's going well so far.
It was an average of 3. Yeah, an average of 3 per level. Not even trying, like, because I am just gonna set goalpost. I feel like that feels like the fairest. I said 3 before, but that feels punitive if we're gonna get in the weeds this deep, because it means you could just drag it out and get your levels. I think per quest, each quest, and we'll declare the quest ahead of time, is a level.
Got it.
Each quest will happen to take place one level lower in the dungeon than the last one.
Yeah. I will. Well, that's each tier.
Oh, you're right. It's a tier, not a level.
Yeah. Yeah. There's 4 tiers. Each tier of the dungeon would be character tier power-wise.
Which is 3 level? How many levels is it? This is a 1 to 10 game?
So we're at tier 1.
Tier 1 is just level 1.
Okay.
Tier 2 is like 2 to 4.
Yes.
Interesting.
Tier 3 is 5 to 7, and then 4 is 8 to 10.
Okay, so it's level 1 is the weird one, and then everything else is a 3-level range.
Yeah.
Cool.
Level 1 is the introductory tier. I don't understand either, but when you get to tier 2, you get more damage. So, take it. You get double the damage immediately at tier 2, because your dice goes out, your proficiency.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was another session of Daggerheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, I wrote 3 rooms. I wrote three rooms.
Didn't even finish one.
We did not finish the first one.
We're trying. We're doing our best to reach it.
Well, I wrote this whole rabbit encounter because you were like, you're gonna do the rabbit thing, so it was my distraction encounter to like sidetrack you from the ghost scorpions. Like this was the thing I was gonna dangle off to the side that would be off the beaten trail instead of the ghost scorpions. I didn't think my get across the lake challenge would be the session
the thing that distracted us.
I just wanted a fun, kooky lake episode session. Not session, but like challenge where it's like, here's this silly lake cavern to show you that the caverns can be weird.
We made it a lake session. That's what we did.
Now it's a lake session. Cool. Yeah, we had some underwater combat. We had some ooze combat. And next time, we're either going to die in a shark fight or we're going to get teleported to the next cavern.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
We'll decide. Okay. Cool. Anyway.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is an interesting game. I feel like, so far, both sessions have felt very different, but not in a bad way. In a, like, I'm still feeling like I'm grasping the system. It'll be fascinating to review our experience.
Getting better.
Same, that's what it feels
like.
Yes.
Okay.
The bad guys just have so many powers that I want to use, and I don't know if I'm ever going to use any of them.
Yep.
I can't quite tell if we're doing it right.
It is hard to tell that.
Just more so in narrative and combat. I feel like, are we supposed to be like describing our epic battles, or are we supposed to be doing like we're doing of I shoot it again, but
shoot it one more time.
One of the problems with combat.
Am I failing a pair principle, or is this what it's supposed to be? I don't know.
One of the drawbacks of combat is the more you describe things, multiplied by the more actions it takes to resolve things, the longer combat takes. So if you want combat to be fast, you can also describe things less, and it will speed up. And this is a weird, in the moment adjustment thing that I do in running Pathfinder, because I like to describe combat. But there's a lot of combat, and it takes a long while to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Anyway, there's a Chaos Skull I want to use.
Yes. I don't know what exactly it means, but yes.
It's a floating humanoid skull animated by scintillating magic.
Ooh.
There we go.
Also something labeled a battle box that I would be thrilled to employ. A cube-shaped construct with a different rune on each side.
Excellent.
It has 6 magic powers. You want your beholder? This is a magic box that does the same thing.
I love that. And we'll be back next week. Again, unless real life interrupts us, but it didn't last time. With more Daggerheart.
No.
As we figure out how this system works and how to play it well. Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.